don't write rhymes, I write prescriptions, cause these niggas sickening.
What the fuck is up, my people? How y'all been?
Papoose released music for like the first time
Shout
in
out to Pap.
15 years.
You already know what it is, man.
And you like the only person on the planet that I know that's actually like excited for this.
It's not that I'm excited. I've just always respected the level of creativity in bars.
Yes, Pat has bars. Okay.
Yeah. Not a lot of people know. That's why it's underrated. Nigga, just like this podcast under fucking rated.
This podcast is definitely underrated.
You are now listening to the most revolutionary podcast on motherfucking earth, you bitch. You. What's it called? The Non-Millennial Millennials. Episode 84, I think. You'll know by the time you click it. Either way, what's up?
Well, you're trying really, really hard to start bringing in intros, and I think it's funny.
I just feel it sometimes.
You feel it?
Sometimes. I don't know.
What about, you know what I'm saying, House of Space Media, No Remorse Podcast Network?
It's brought to you by that, but you should already know these things amongst clicking something as special as this. You understand me?
This is why we don't get you to write fucking holiday cards.
Yeah.
Yep. Who the fuck are
Hallmark would never hire me.
Hell no. It's just it's not even a possibility.
I mean, I could write a clean poem if I wanted to.
You see Busy Black on an application and a note attached with it. They nope.
Yeah, that
nope.
That might be a little too.
We've seen his Facebook statuses like no, we're not taking none of these.
Isn't that nigga drunk? No, I'm not doing that.
No, that's sober. Damn, I wish he was drunk. No, that's worse. We got those two.
Last time we hired that drunk guy, he pissed all over my desk.
Really?
I don't think we can do that again.
Really? Yeah, shit on the elevator too on the way out.
Fuck it, give me a tug while you're at it. Anyway, I am, as Mr. Ortega told you, I am the one and only Busy Black, aka Busy 93, aka Mr. I just came. Anyway, aka Kango motherfucking Don, aka Kwame Khalifa. Come fuck with me, nigga. I got it for the low. That's
it. Great for you having it for the low. This nigga disgusting. And then she,
realize I never did.
I'm about to say the music is still on if I'm not mistaken.
Just realize that.
And then she A1 on the mic, motherfucking Jose Ortega, better known as motherfucking Jose Corleone, the podfather in this bitch. The Imperial's podcast Joe. That's me. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna make an offer you can't refuse. Now get on your knees.
Damn right. Slurp it, bitch. No hands.
Nasty.
No hands, no teeth, all tongue, lick balls. That's how it has to be done.
Granddad status.
AKA that nigga that's that pure H that unstepped on that shit that's been sending the whole country into a fucking madness since before a nigga stepped foot on this earth. That pure. Yeah, in episode 84. Non-Millennial Williams podcast. God damn it. Don't eat while we doing the fucking pod. Word.
Just made me think of something.
Word.
Mukbang. Never heard of that? Did I show you the video of the girl with I think it was a 15-pound lobster? And it's mukbang apparently. Remember how I told you about ASMR? Apparently mukbang is something like this. It's like where you get a microphone and it's like ASMR where people go off the sounds and shit. But you just like eating.
At the end of this, I'm still going to say the same thing.
You just eating. So it's like instead of just doing like the tapping shit.
If
like
you don't put the fucking chicken wings down in the middle of the goddamn podcast.
It made me think about it. Some people like that. It's relaxing to some people.
No, nigga. I was like, bruh, no.
It's relaxing.
It's not. Who the fuck is that relaxing to?
All right, show it to you.
Don't show me none of this shit.
Her name is Eat with Q.
I don't want to eat with Q nor K or any of the fucking alphabet letters, bruh.
No, look, you gonna be like, what the fuck, bro?
I'm already like, what the fuck on half of the shit on the internet?
Where is it? First off, it's just the size of the lobster is like, what the fuck?
You're deep diving into the worst parts of the internet late at night, drunk and high, and you're discovering the nastiest shit.
Here we go. Look. Oh, come on, video.
Please, I don't.
Yeah,
I don't want to observe any of this.
Yeah, you do.
That shit is disgusting.
It's fucking dope. Come on, play it. Fucking stupid thing.
That's like putting your ear to someone's stomach, hearing their stomach go.
Here we go. Oh shit! Come on.
What in the
It's
fuck?
a giant lobster.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
It's just a fat bitch eating what the that is. You know what? She just making this lobster look so unsexy.
Can you imagine what she does to a dick, my nigga? Them lips look amazing, dude. Like, bruh.
She don't look like she suck much dick. She look like she eat much lobster, bruh, and a lot of other
She
things.
got practice then, goddamn it.
Bruh. This is disgusting, y'all. Ugh. Ugh. Look, nah, I'm done.
She just be all extra and over the top. Oh yeah, she got the claw. That's the claw.
The fuck?
Y'all have got to look this up. It's Eat with Q on Instagram. QUE or some shit. This shit is hilarious and like disgusting and kind of nice at the same time. It's really weird. I feel a lot of different ways about it.
You feel different ways about it? I feel one way only. It's disgusting. Like, for real, that's genuinely nasty, bruh.
I've really gotten into this girl's videos like over the last 48 hours.
You are the...
I'm not saying I really don't know. I feel like 5 different feelings when I'm watching that shit because I'm like, I don't know if this is turning me on or it's turning me off.
You're definitely down the road to getting Charlie Sheen AIDS.
Like,
when you develop fetishes like that, you're definitely down the road to getting Charlie Sheen AIDS.
I don't know if I like it. I don't know. I'm actually thinking about doing it. Like, why not just make that part of the page? Fuck it. I'll be part of the No Remorse Podcast Network. Mukbang, nigga.
That shit is disgusting. You doing all the promos yourself.
Who named it that?
I don't. Why is bitches getting nutted on their face called bukkake? I don't know. It's just, it is.
But when you see it and you see it's called, it kind of like, oh, okay, it looks like that's what it would be called. That's just a bitch eating in a microphone. Like,
there is no reason in my head why bukkake should be called bukkake.
Really?
None.
I just visually, I was like, oh yeah, okay, it looks like a bukkake. Like, that's probably what it was. Probably how they called it. Like, just she got bukkake on. Just a nigga just talking, just making up a word.
It was 11 years of watching porn straight before I realized how to even say the word correctly.
What was you saying, bukkake?
No, nigga, I just wasn't. I wasn't even going to that shit because I didn't know what the fuck it was. I wasn't clicking or downloading that shit because I'm like, I don't know what this is, bro. I can't pronounce the word. It might be some weird shit that I'm not into. Like, straight up.
Yeah, I don't think I'm really into that. I think to be a definite bukkake, it has to be like a lot of dudes jerking off, right? At the same time, y'all just like busting one after another.
Yeah, like on bitch face.
I'm not with that. No.
You know what I mean?
One thing to look at it, but yeah, and even looking at it, it's like it's a lot of dick in one room. But you know, you don't think about it when motherfuckers got clothes on. But when
lesbian
just beating off
bukkake is
on
quite
one
disgusting
girl, it's
too.
like, whoa. You see, nah, the lesbian ones I like.
That's a
the
little
squirting shit. They're just squirting in each other's face, getting all aggressive with it. I like that.
It was like they squirting all on like one chick. Like it'd be like 20 bitches. Yeah. That shit's wild. You can tell it.
That's actually more enticing than.
It's more enticing, but you can definitely tell it stinks in the room. It doesn't smell. It definitely doesn't smell pleasant in there.
Yeah, it smells like all pussy and sweat.
After the 5th chick then came out, it smells like all type. You know, I'm gonna call it what it is. It smells like rape in there after the 5th chick. It definitely smells like rape.
What happened in this room? Jesus.
Rape.
Take a black light to that motherfucker.
Speaking of rape,
everywhere, nigga, all over the place.
Your man's trying to is officially.
Speaking of rape, what?
Yeah, your man's avoided the whole rape now.
Who?
The whole prison rape. Your man 6'9".
Daniel.
Daniel.
Somehow we knew this would be your fate.
Ass nigga.
I don't know how. Maybe it's just something called common sense and having a little bit of experience out here. But yeah, kind of knew this is where it was gonna go. And you'd be a fool at this point. As much as you can talk now, nigga, you'd be a fool not to take this deal. Just do your little couple months. Take your ass on the Cabo somewhere and hide like you're supposed to.
I mean,
you're officially a rat now.
It was all leading up to this anyway because
you've been a
he
rat
was already
weeks,
cooperating with, you know what I'm saying, the feds and shit. At this point, it was up to his lawyer to just make a counteroffer like, look, fam, he doing all this snitching. Get a nigga's witness protection. Because his life ain't gonna be shit one way or another if you let him out if you put him in prison and he gets out, or if he's in witness protection.
And they probably not gonna give him his money back, or at least not all of it.
Fuck no, really that money gone,
prove, bro. What came from where.
So that money is.
They're probably not gonna give him that back.
Fucking gone.
They gonna get a nigga a little stipend or something, because he can't go nowhere. He's a celebrity. He gotta stay in the house all the time.
Yeah, but you get like a fucking a wage, like a monthly wage.
Either you gotta do facial reconstruction. That's what I'm saying. They have to do that. You gonna have to do that or facial reconstruction surgery. Get his look altered a little bit.
I mean, I think they might make him do that shit just off the rip anyway. Just because it's like, how the fuck are we supposed to hide you if we the feds when you got a big ass 6'9" tattooed on your fucking face?
Yeah, I can see you from a mile away, dude. You're short, but come on.
Straight up, on the day that he walks out, he better cut his fucking hair before he walks out that bitch. So no one even knows what the...
not really. I'm sure all that color fell out by now. He probably had to wash all that shit out by now. There's no way that color. He's been in there for months. There's no way. Unless he's doing it with Kool-Aid or some shit.
I would say
no way he's still coloring.
Well, if he bleached that shit and had it colored, then...
Well, then it's faded, definitely.
Yeah, I'm about to say...
It's still not going to be as bright as it was.
It's not going to look bright, but still, nigga, you might remove the 6'9", but if someone just changed the color of your hair all the way to brown,
that's what you have to do.
You motherfuckers would look and your hair still on. People would know oh shit, that's Daniel Hernandez. Yes, that is him. Yeah. Shoot on. And
you're not used to seeing him without looking wild like that. So you probably just look like another Puerto Rican nigga or Mexican, whatever he is. White people think he's white. That's funny to me. Cause they're like, yo, why does he get to say nigger all the time? We can't say nigger. He can say nigger.
They can have him.
Yo, real shit. Yeah, racial draft 2019. Goddammit.
He a snitch ass.
We doing 6'9" for Bernie Sanders.
He a snitch ass nigga.
Shout out to Bernie. Goddammit. Running for president again. You got my vote, motherfucker.
There's be mad niggas from New York that be snitching, bro.
Don't put that on New York. It's just
I'm just saying,
certain
mad
boroughs,
niggas.
I guess.
When Vince Staples says all y'all snitch ass niggas, you know what I'm saying, in New York and shit, when he was talking to Joe Budden, a lot of niggas do be there is a lot of niggas.
That they got a whole facility. Yeah, you might be right. They got a whole facility for snitches.
For snitches, you feel me?
It's a lot of niggas
not
right,
Rikers Island. If you snitching, you not at Rikers, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that motherfucker saying
only people they put in that building is snitches and motherfuckers whose shit is still pending that ain't got nothing to do with each other. If they do it to separate motherfuckers.
If you can buy into WITSEC, if they feel like your life is that much,
Tax locked up with them. I think they on the same shit, same power or some shit.
Well, clearly Tax ain't snitched on nothing because that nigga ain't.
That's why I said they don't have just snitches in there, but it's they do it to divide up niggas. I think with their cases and shit, so you don't have niggas talking during the process while they holding you or whatever and setting shit up.
I mean, whatever.
And snitches and all that shit.
Well, he's snitching hard, bruh. For them to set up and be willing to set up a witness protection for Daniel fucking Hernandez, the goofball ass nigga that's coming to court with rainbow hair and a 6'9" plastered on his fucking forehead.
I mean, when you first saw the kids, you knew this wasn't going to end well.
That's what the fuck I was telling everybody. Y'all niggas thought this shit was funny. I'm like, no, something's
I thought
going
he
to
could
happen
clean it
to
up
this
enough.
nigga.
I told you, I was like, all right, yeah, he young, so he gonna be retarded. But I'm thinking time will go on. He'll chill the fuck out. He'll get tired of getting in the, like normal human being shit.
I don't know how many times I said it on this podcast. Something was going to happen to this nigga. Because I don't know what Greek god that was or whatever. The story where dude flew too fucking close to the sun. That's what that nigga was just kept doing.
I don't know.
It was just you could just tell that nigga was just getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Look, fam, you gonna melt, fam. It's like you gonna melt. Like you gonna end up burnt and getting up melted. Cause you can only get so close. Like, cause you not like I discovered this when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? When I was around his age, I discovered my mortality. There was a moment where I was like, damn, nigga. You could die, so it's like you might want to chill the fuck out to this a little bit, bro.
I knew when he pissed off Jay Prince's son. I was like, "This is the point where you chill. Right here is where you sit the fuck down. Not you. Still get you want to get niggas. You will pay motherfuckers, shoot at motherfuckers, whatever other bullshit you can.
He doubled.
Nigga, come on.
We all
you done got your mans fucked up. If that was even your mans for real, it might just been nigga.
Hip hop fans.
We just assumed it was his mans. Like that's crazy.
Hip hop fans like myself called this nigga mad pussy and how much he's not a gangster whoop and wop before prior to all of this shit. Prior to it all.
I saw a meme that said we bend, we fold, we break. It's they way.
They way. Yeah, that is exactly what he on, bro. But we called this nigga pussy so many times, bro. He doubled down on this gangster and still ended up pussy in the end. Like that's crazy, bro.
There's only two ways out the shit, unless you smarten up at some point.
But yeah, like I said, like they offered him witness protection. He's saying something. He's saying a lot of something.
Yeah,
a lot.
It's fucked up. I wish I could like change the streets like that. Like for niggas that were like really just wanted to, do it or whatever. Just if you in the shit for real or not, like you should be able to get like an extra life if you're willing to take that risk. Like you know what I'm saying? Like a do over if you get fucked up in the streets. Unless you deserve the shit. Like, it should be like a code. Like, only real niggas can come back. You know what I mean? That'd be dope. You get like an extra life.
He one of those niggas that I think wouldn't change a goddamn thing about himself without this situation. Now, I hope through this that he has some type of, or had some type of epiphany, like, yo, this is all over. I blew it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came into the M's and I blew it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's some real shit, bro. That's not like an athlete like blowing an ACL where it's like you couldn't help it. You know what I'm saying? You blew this shit.
What they make you do witness protection? They make you change your name,
your
address,
change your name, your address.
You ain't even Daniel no more, actually. So niggas be like, Daniel. Even if you look like you can't even answer, nigga.
More than
your
likely,
daughter gotta change her name. You're probably not gonna be with your girl no more. But like, nigga. And how does that kid situation work? Because does the mama have to go into witness protection by default? Because you gotta see a kid, right? Or do you not get to see a kid? I think it would depend
on like custody and shit. Because realistically though, she would have to.
She had to be like transported by the feds just to go see the man.
Yeah, if you have what's the name? If you're in witness protection and you have like a family and shit, y'all have to kind of like meet with the motherfucker, and she has to be down to go in with you. If she not, she can just walk. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody gunning for her. She fucking Shotty. She still THEYWAY.
But no, she was fucking Shotty, because Shotty locked up too.
Who the nigga that got out? The nigga that did the shooting.
Cool to be.
She fucking cool to be right now. She fucking him right now. She still THEYWAY. Like, so I'm sure her. If I'm her, nigga, if no one's looking to kill me,
I don't think anybody's screaming they're still THEYWAY right now. I think all the people that were screaming that are in jail. I don't think there's anybody out there still like openly like, yeah, nigga, it's THEYWAY.
There's still remnants of the THEYWAY. But
the 9 Trey blood gangsters.
Gang, pow, pow. Bitches. But
Feds is fucked up.
Yeah, if I'm hurt, I don't make that decision. Like, I don't go into witness protection because it's like, no one's gunning for me, no one's gunning for my kid. Everyone know that this nigga ain't got no money.
See, that's the thing.
And
they
he
still
a fuck
would get
nigga.
Your kid. They still would get you. That's why you kind of have to take the kid into witness protection by default. Even if the mama not down, the kid, nigga, the kid alone, because you gotta be around the motherfucker, right? Even if you work out the custody shit and you gotta do the transfer, the kid would have to change everything too. Because nigga, okay, if I can't touch Daniel, what's the next best thing? His bitch don't really fuck with him like that. What's the next best thing? His mama, nobody knows what his mama look like, at least not route. You know, if I'm looking for the nigga, going for his daughter.
This ain't no fucking movie, bro. If I kid, like if someone kills his kid and shit, he not
gotta be a movie, nigga. That happens in real life all the time.
But what I'm saying is, like, nothing's gonna get really resolved from it. Like,
no, but if he was part of some shit that got one of your people killed, and I can't touch none of you niggas, I'm touching somebody though. Yeah, kidnap your daughter. Figure it out. Happens, nigga. Go back to your country. It's happening all the time. Yeah. Motherfuckers get kidnapped, get their head cut off, and left the shit on the side of the road.
It's rough in Latin America, bro. It's rough. And I mean, you right, but it's like, he ain't coming back. like that's one of the, like, to me, it's like my beef with that will be more personable than it's like to your kid, because your kid can't do shit, and it's like, if I shoot it and if I kill your baby mama and shit, your baby mama fucking everybody else anyway. So I know either she don't give a fuck about you, and you probably shouldn't give a fuck about her.
Kid. I'm going for your kid or your mama then.
I'll kidnap your mama.
If I can't find your mama.
Definitely kidnap your mom's. Mom's probably still in the hood.
I would hope not.
She probably still in the hood.
Wasn't he still in the hood, I think? He was still living in the hood, wasn't he?
Pretty much. But that, like, she definitely going to go back to the hood. That nigga ain't got no money, bruh. All that shit been seized. Like I said, for baby mama, I don't see her not making.
I don't know how smart or stupid he was with his money. For all we know, he owns at least the houses, and he'd be smart enough, I would think, to put them in the people he's buying them for name, especially if he's gonna pay it off outright. But I don't know what type of moves he made with his money. He was always just throwing money around. You never really heard him talk about how he spent it.
Nigga, you really think?
No, do I think Daniel had that state of mind?
What I'm saying is,
no, but exactly possible.
No, that possibility is quite fucking low. That's like a 4%.
It was a possibility he would snitch too. It's a possibility.
Nigga, we all knew he was about to snitch.
No, we knew, motherfucker.
You knew he was about to bend and fold like a fucking bitch. I knew this shit.
We knew he was guilty.
He was guilty.
We knew he was guilty.
Bitch.
We didn't know
he was going to fold, and he wasn't gangster. He wasn't gangster at the beginning. He ain't gangster now. He bitch. He rat. He snitched.
Some niggas.
THEYWAY.
Some niggas might want to fucking protect their image.
His image is bitch.
It wasn't before this. Well, it was, but it wasn't. Like, that was his super fans, like the niggas is like really like free 6ix9ine, because there's still some of them niggas out there now. Don't get it twisted. Just like his niggas that's supporting R. Kelly, there's still some niggas out there like free 6ix9ine. He ratted, but nah, nigga, he ratted. Ain't no but after that.
Yeah, right. Like, exactly. What would you do? I've said it on this podcast before. I'm not living my life looking over my shoulder, bro.
Might as well just kill me.
Yep, I can't do that shit. Like,
because I don't want to spend forever in jail, and I don't want to rat on nobody. So nah, fuck it.
Yeah.
But then I've always been.
I might go out in the blaze of fire, and in glory, if it comes over that. You know what I'm saying? It's one way or the other. Might have to do it.
Even though it don't sound like it sometimes, we do condone common sense on this podcast, and 100%. I have stated more than once, if you're gonna go do some dirt with some niggas, and you don't know if you can trust them not to snitch on you, you probably shouldn't do that dirt with them niggas. Do it by yourself, or don't do it at all. Now, whatever perception, because whatever reason you trying to put that together, whatever the perception ends up being after that, you gotta live with that, man. It's whatever one you want to swallow, but don't go do no shit that's gonna take you away from everybody when you ain't really cut like that.
Question: how do you feel about artists that become gang members?
I think that's the last shit in the world.
Wait. After they becoming like popular.
Okay, I think after 16, if you're joining the gang, you're kind of lame. Period. Because it's like, if you were gonna do it, you should have done it before then.
Okay.
Unless it's like some you didn't have a choice type shit. Like you just gotta survive type. Other than that, I'm thinking, between 16 and 18, if you're not a Crip, Blood, whatever by then, nigga, just it's probably not for you. Because you would know. I got the opportunity to be in the gang. I was 14. It's not for me. I'm a one-man army. Prefer to ride solo. Unless I'm with, I mean, I got Crip homies and whatnot, but nigga, nah, I ain't doing it. I'm not with it.
I do not gang bang.
Right.
Try to play me like I'm pussy, I'll pull up and bang, bang.
We gonna get the 50 in the second.
We will.
But yeah, nigga.
But
like,
yeah,
I think
Chris Brown's in that category though.
Soldier, all of them niggas. Like it's a lot of them motherfuckers actually. Like, and then they'll come up with some fake story. Like, you know, it was, well, why wasn't you claiming that shit when you came out? Most gang members that are rappers, they come out, or gang members that are trying to be rappers, come out and fucking tell you off top. It's usually in the rhyme and shit.
You didn't have to guess off the first day that game jumped on the fucking mic and you heard off some shit off the documentary. That nigga was blooding from the gate.
Even if you don't believe, like, the look, they usually say it from the gate. When you 10 platinum records in, and then all of a sudden you fucking Pyru, nigga, come on. And I get why niggas extort y'all too, cause you motherfuckers sit up and do stupid shit like that. You should be extorted.
As a listener, think about it like this: do you really buy the fact that the nigga that came up with the song "Excuse Me, Miss Yo" is gang banging for real for the set?
Only thing you beat was a bitch, and I felt the way about that, cause I personally feel like you shouldn't have fucked that one up, nigga. Lucky I ain't got no money.
Like.
You lucky I ain't got no money yet, nigga. You lucky. Because you lost your bitch.
This nigga is not gang. Well, he might be gang, but are you really buying how gang these niggas really is?
No. Not at all.
Shouty and them niggas is gang.
But
6ix9ine and them
always said what?
Was in a gang,
we
but wasn't gang.
It's not 6ix9ine, that's the street nigga. It's the niggas. It's clearly the niggas around him. Look at any video. I don't know if his Instagram is still up. Look at them old videos. He's just the talent, man. He's just the talent. That's why it's sad, because he's just the talent. I'm sure he did some shit. He put in some work. I'm sure anybody could do a little bit.
These
anything,
niggas had to move a kilo
I didn't
of
think
heroin.
he was the. I didn't think he was the main guy.
These niggas got set up with the have to sell a kilo of heroin.
I never liked to touch the shit, so
look, man,
never was really my market.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've never touched heroin a day in my life. I plan to never have to touch heroin a day in my life.
Closest I came was codeine. That's basically liquid.
I've seen it plenty of times, but touching it, doing it, no. I stay away from H. H is terrible for you. Like, really, really dumb bad.
Codeine is a motherfucker.
Like, bad. Well, shit, even, what's the name? Future. No more codeine. He off the dirty.
Yeah, nigga, that shit is
fucking...
You gotta, that shit will kill you, but it tastes so fucking good.
Stay away from the lean.
It's ridiculous. That's why it's like, it's easier to get hooked on than alcohol, nigga. Like,
the lean.
You fucking love that shit.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Tastes like,
But, yeah, never touch heroin a day in my life. I only know certain, like, everybody I even know that's a real heroin addict is over the age of 40. I wouldn't know where to get rid of them.
I know a couple younger ones.
I don't know.
Well, I know of them.
I know. I'm gonna say of them, but I'm talking about no. Yeah. I'm gonna say like the younger ones. They're usually white people, and they're just the weirdest people that I would never fucking even associate myself.
I don't know.
Those are the people that would snitch on you. Those are the 6ix9ines.
Yeah. They the ones saying free 6ix9ine.
Oh yeah, like, they still saying free 6ix9ine because they don't understand the point of the snitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you a ratting ass nigga. You a ratting ass nigga. I personally
gotta get a hot bag, bro.
I personally just like, I feel like, I hope that this is like one of the ending moments that I never have to talk about, and I never have to talk about 6ix9ine again in my life, because this is like the most bitch ass shit of all time. Motherfuckers bought into this fuckery, and it played out kind of like the way I figured it was going to from the jump.
Yeah.
Since you text me that nigga's video of the Breakfast Club interview, it was like, yo, dude, you gotta watch this shit, bro. I'm like, all right, bro. Watch that stupid fucking interview. You like, he gonna be something, bro. He gonna be on. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And because he was well on his way. How much money they said the nigga was missing out on? Like $200,000 a show.
He own a witness stand. That's what he own, nigga.
I mean,
snitching.
Now at that time, at that time, even though he was in the middle of that shit, the trajectory of his life was really different.
Full cooperation. That means pretty much. Oh shit. Yeah.
Technical difficulty.
But full cooperation. That means anything that they asking this nigga as far as who, what, where, when, why with the Rico case, he is answering willingly. More than likely, he's probably gonna have to publicly be on the stand and point to them niggas as he testifies against them when they ask the question, is this person here in the room today? Yep. Can you point him out? That's the worst thing. He know he's probably gonna fucking be in there.
That nigga right there, man.
And you know, Shotty probably would get up and say some gangster shit in the middle of it because he don't give a fuck.
Damn, Daniel.
He probably say, "Gang, THEYWAY, nigga, we gonna find you, bitch."
I don't think Daniel talking like that to nobody.
No, I'm talking about Shotty, nigga.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure Shotty is very upset right now.
Very much so. He's not a happy camper, sir.
No,
He's
clearly.
He's quite upset. But
I think he had to switch lawyers up.
that nigga got
Shit crazy.
he got El Chapo's lawyer now.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he did switch him up because he had somebody else before that.
Damn, speaking of El Chapo, man, they found him guilty on everything.
Oh yeah, because we didn't know that was gonna happen.
You know what? No, because after the first day, I was like, oh shit, he done paid off the whole shit. Like, watch how this shit play. Nigga,
He wasn't paying enough nobody here.
Oh God.
Get away with that shit in Mexico.
Oh,
These
God,
white folks ain't gonna fuck with you.
Oh God.
These white folks ain't
after
gonna
the
play.
first day, I was like, "Oh shit, I'm about to watch some real narco shit happen in front of my eyes." like
This ain't the 80s nigga.
Nigga, I've been rooting for this nigga the whole jump. You know, he'll escape anyway. I don't give a fuck.
No, see that's the thing. They
He gonna
said they
escape.
putting him in I think a triple maximum security type 24/7 forever watching you your every move for the rest of your life type shit. Like he's never gonna be alone because he always gonna have a guard right there next to him he can talk to if he speaks any English.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell you something. If you get enough Latinos,
You think they gonna let more Mexicans? They ain't letting no Mexicans around that nigga. None.
if you get
He ain't gonna never see
enough
another brown person the rest of his
Latinos,
days.
you could storm a whole country.
He'd be lucky if he see a black guy.
You'd be lucky if you see life, like at all, like outside of the door.
Yeah.
Like they might black bag his ass, like whenever they feel like feed him or some shit. Like it might be some wild shit.
That nigga might never see sunlight again.
Man, the legend of El Chapo, man.
Shout out to Shorty.
Mexican legend.
Jesus.
Damn. But also,
Well, not shout out to him. He was raping kids and shit. I just realized
was
that.
he raping
Yeah,
kids?
fuck that nigga.
Alright, fuck that nigga Chapo, bro.
He said they were giving. Remember we talked about that like 2 episodes ago. He said he gave him life, or it was like his fountain of youth or some shit. It was fucking 12-year-olds, some stupid shit.
Bro, we smoke a lot of weed and I forget all types of shit, bro.
Yeah,
you know how
fuck that
many?
nigga.
You know how many joints I've smoked since the last time we talked about that?
You.
Shit,
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, whatever.
bro.
That's what I'm saying. Talking about it though just made it pop back in my head. Like, wait, nah.
Great reminder. We're getting El Chapo the fuck up out of here.
Yeah.
But don't tell those people I said that though. I don't need those
Still
problems.
the greatest drug dealer ever in history. But well, one of them. Definitely top 5. Mount Rushmore for sure. But who else? Other than the fucking American Mafia, who else?
I would say Frank Lucas would be up there, top 5.
That's Mafia shit. Because he was in with the Mafia. That's Mafia shit. All of that is contributed to Mafia.
He kind of worked with the Mafia, but he was like his own mob though.
True. But, well, okay. But
Frank Lucas would be
I don't
up
know. Because
there.
then Rick Ross was doing more. He made more money than him. Frank Lucas, well,
Ross would be up there.
I think Frank made $1 million a day. Ross made 3. So I don't know what $1 million.
He'd be up
But that was
there.
about the same time, right? 'Cause Ross was on the West Coast.
No. That was
Well, no, the 80s. It was 80s with Ross because it was crack.
it was 70s.
Yeah,
Yeah,
60s and 70s with Frank
yeah,
Lucas.
because that was heroin.
Well, how much money was $1 million a day when Frank Lucas was doing it versus when Rick Ross was doing it? Because you got to count that if you're gonna say who made more than who.
I'm not. I really don't give a fuck. Like about the statistical numbers. Like, nigga, this ain't an NBA game. Who's plus minus in their decade was better to dime bag to
I mean,
like
hey,
no.
you gotta ask the right questions and they can get the right answers.
Yeah, fuck out of here. Like, but Rick Ross, the real Rick Ross would be up there.
See, I don't know if we talking
Griselda
about
would definitely be up there. Pablo too.
Yeah. Okay. Well, see, that's the thing though. Okay, you got, if you're gonna count Chapo if you're gonna count the mafia, you can't just count Chapo. You have to say Mexican cartels and just as a whole, and the mafia as a whole. If you're gonna go to the individuals, then yeah, you could break it down: Escobar, Griselda, Pablo, Ross, Lucas.
Well, you gotta kind of put some of those niggas up there high on the list due to the fact that what they did for the drug game. Like Pablo and
Nicky
them.
Barnes was a rat too, though. So
Yeah.
he did damage, but he didn't really. He was a rat.
So it's Frank Lucas.
Yeah.
Both niggas happen to be from New York.
Wow.
Wow. Damn. There's a whole lot of snitching.
Mind
Oh,
blown.
a lot of snitching.
Way to pull it back around, nigga. Jesus.
Man. Empire State of Snitch. Like, wow.
I wonder where Skinny from the 9 is from. He might be from New York too. I heard that nigga was snitching out here.
You know what?
Getting robbed and snitching. He got robbed and snitched on the nigga that robbed him. Like, he got robbed 3 times in a month, mind you. Then he snitched on, I think, the second nigga.
Tired of niggas picking on me, though.
It was like, bro, what happened to the other 2 though? If you gonna snitch on one, you might as well snitch on all of them. Get all your shit back, nigga. Fuck it.
Oh, shit. Oh, there's mad millennials and straight pussy.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Everybody wanna be a nigga, but nobody wanna be a nigga.
Nobody, bro. Matter of fact, while we on this whole
millennial power. What?
while we on this whole wave of how like New York is like a shit storm for snitches and fuck shit.
Oh my god.
You know what? New York is starting to become a Floridian state. It's starting to get there. Real.
Nah, I don't know about that. NYPD is,
man.
they kind of keeping that shit tight.
Oh, no, I'm about to say NYPD.
They'll shoot you if they let it get that bad. They'll just start killing people.
NYPD. I wrote down this motherfucker's name so I do it and fucking forget it. NYPD police officer.
He's a chief, commander or some shit, right?
Emmanuel Gonzalez.
He said, "Nigga, on sight."
And told his peoples that when you see 50 Cent, a well-known alias, or his real name, Curtis Jackson, to be shot on sight whenever they
Shoot
see,
that nigga.
because he is in danger and he's been doing crime for 30 years, according to Officer Gonzalez.
That's why he said shoot him.
Yes.
30 years?
Yeah,
50's only like 35, 30, 38.
Does it really make sense to why? Come on, all right. This is when
Nigga been rapping for like 15
when I
years.
seen this shit pop up. This is the first thing that came to me. I was like, wait, why you want to kill 50 Cent now? This is actually when he's at his most chill. Like,
Right.
like why of all times now?
This is the worst time to be like, oh yeah, this is doing crimes, nigga.
If we're talking 2006, 50 Cent.
Different. You might still get stabbed by that.
Yeah,
50.
when that nigga's
It's
fucking up
different.
the streets and the rap game at the same damn time.
He still might stab you today, but it take a lot more to probably get him to do it.
Yeah, he gonna laugh at you.
Yeah.
You know
He's
what
just
I'm
gonna
saying?
hold you on Instagram before he go that far, probably.
Like if he plans on stabbing you, dog, he probably gonna pay another nigga that's gonna pay another nigga that's gonna pay another nigga to stab you.
Yeah, 50 definitely not snitching.
No,
No,
definitely
Shout out to
not.
Southside Jamaica, I guess, because apparently y'all niggas don't snitch. But you
Like-
Queens niggas, Jesus. Well, I guess that is Queens.
That's
but-
Queens.
Well, that part of Queens is cool.
It's like,
Shout out to Queens, man.
Brooklyn got some snitches, man.
Let's not bring the boroughs into this. I just realized this might go left. Let's not bring the boroughs
You know
into
what?
this.
After the
But
gentrification-
you New York niggas gotta stop snitching. All over, the whole state. All of you.
You know, on some real shit, yo, y'all real niggas need to start looking around and see if gentrification is the reason why y'all snitch levels is going
I
up.
see why like I was just about to say, I see why the real niggas there is so quiet.
Yeah,
Because
like-
nigga, you niggas will tell real quick.
Yeah, like y'all is like, just look around. If you grew up in the shittiest part of the Bronx or Brooklyn, and you ain't see nobody
Not
like,
talking to nobody. I don't know who
you know what I'm saying, that was quote unquote clean. And now you see mad motherfuckers that smell dirty but look clean.
Nah.
Those are called the hipsters. If they are there, that is altering your ecosystem.
Yeah.
I am being 100.
Yeah, it's not. Shit's gonna start changing in the neighborhood.
Man, you gonna start seeing bikes.
There goes the neighborhood.
Yeah, it's gonna be, man, I'm telling you.
So much for hot Cheeto bags. It's gonna be Forever 21 bags and
Bruh.
fucking Starbucks cups.
When you catch the motherfucking
vaping
the
cartridges.
frozen yogurt stand in the middle of the Bronx, things are changing, my nigga. See frozen yogurt in Harlem? They start calling that shit North Manhattan. Like shit changes so fast.
Getting froyo and NoHo.
Oh god.
Or NoHo.
You know what?
Northern Hampton would be NoHo, right?
I've never had frozen yogurt a day in my life.
Really?
Never.
It's amazing.
Not my thing. But the fact that people call it froyo, like that's a real thing.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I might never eat it.
Yeah,
like,
that turns you off of wanting to do it.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even want to be in that associated with that group of people that lives their life thinking that's okay.
It sounds, I'm gonna call it what it is. It sounds gay, and not like gay like in a bad way, like gay like ew, like straight up.
Oh, speaking of bringing up Dame,
we ain't done talking about 50.
Yeah. Get the Dame in a second too. See that nigga apologizing and shit. Did you look into that? Cause we don't even have to really talk about that because I didn't really look into it.
I did look into it. 50 Cent, like now,
I just saw him apologize
after like post that shit was like, I haven't really left my crib since then. Like I've been afraid to leave my house.
No shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Duh.
The motherfuckers are supposed to be commissioned to handle a job like to protect and serve you. It's like got a bounty out
I'm
on
going
your
to
head.
LA. Shit. Sure, 50 got a crib in LA, nigga. I'm going to LA. Fuck
or
y'all.
Miami, nigga. I'm leaving. Like fuck this, bro.
But then,
Then you gotta think like, am I gonna make it? Yeah, am I gonna make it to the airport?
You
nigga.
gotta PJ that shit just so you can bypass all of that.
On site though,
Which is gonna cost you even more money.
we talking about. We didn't say arrest on site. Them niggas said shoot on site. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
Let's talk about something real quick. Fuck the fact he's a celebrity, right? The fact the cop even felt like he had the balls and, he had the audacity to do that shit. That really speaks to a problem here. And wasn't he Hispanic? He was one of y'all. The fact that blue shield, blue wall of silence, that shit is real, nigga. And you motherfuckers that keep, you want to support all these police and military, all that shit. That's cool. Do it. There's nothing wrong with it. But you gotta understand, it's all of these people not great and worthy of that praise. It's just not.
100.
I don't care if matter of fact, if 50 was a regular person, wouldn't nobody have fucking know. He just would have been another dead nigga. They just would have made up a story about.
Absolutely.
If 50 wasn't 50, the fact he's a celebrity actually bringing attention to the fact that motherfucking police be doing this shit. And goddamn it, 50, if you want to make a campaign about it, nigga, I'm down. I'll be the manager.
100. 100%. Because that shit is. It made me think. Was there a conversation or orders like such? Excuse me. When or around the time Biggie got murdered. Or maybe Pac.
Who the fuck know? Well, we always suspected the police had something to do with both of them.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm saying there's a possibility that that's what that was. Just a normal, like, all right, shoot on sight.
Maybe that's just what the NYPD do.
And them niggas was like, shit, we see them, but we can't kill them niggas right now in broad fucking daylight.
That was LAPD that killed Tupac. Well,
no.
Was concealing it.
Yeah, that was concealing it. Yeah,
that was
absolutely.
Dumb. LAPD just as bad, though, probably.
LAPD is filthy as fuck too, but I mean, seeing as
I've never met one, but I've seen
New York is
videos.
becoming such a Floridian state. I said like maybe 50
stories.
should go to Miami, but like, you know what I'm saying, like you shouldn't go to one Floridian state to another Floridian state. That actually is Florida.
Yeah, that's probably
that's
the best thing.
Yeah.
See, there's Florida, and then there's Florida-esque states, ish states.
You know what? I would leave the country.
That might be your safest bet. Because, I ain't really know where a black man going to be safe.
Even off that, it's just like, dog, the whole country's going to shit right now anyway. Who, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck it, I'm going to lay low for a year.
Keep telling you motherfuckers.
This might be the sign that God is telling me I might need to take an extended vacation and chill the fuck out for a minute.
Now, how you think, let's go even deeper. Personally, how you think that shit makes me feel, a nigga that feels like he's been targeted by a particular police department. Doesn't make me feel too funny either.
Nigga, I told you that.
So there we go. The fact that the niggas even feel like they can say some shit like that speaks to a bigger problem in this fucking country.
Honest to God, bro. You know how much convincing it took me just to be like, yeah, I'm gonna come here to do the podcast. I told you adamantly for a while from the jump stretch of this, like, no, nigga,
Bruh.
no, because like the police got a gun in for you, and if they pull me over, they're like, do you know him?
I ain't got time for that shit.
I don't got time for it.
Niggas always wondering, why you stay in the house so much? Nah, I'm going through some shit.
My homie Johnny got pulled over this morning on the way to work, and police was asking him all types of fucking personal questions and shit, and they were just having this like a normal ass conversation and shit. This nigga had the weed and the bowl in the car and whoop whoop. Didn't have his fucking hands on the steering wheel when the police came up. I'm like, nigga, you can do certain shit like that. I gotta worry about whether I'm gonna die. You're worried about whether you're gonna get a ticket or not.
Right.
Like, that's some real shit. That's some shit for a normal black person nigga in America. So now we're talking about 50 Cent, a high profile rapper.
Like I said, 50, if you want to do a campaign behind this shit and turn it into a whole movement, nigga, let's go.
Let's rock with it, bro. Yeah, I'm with that shit, bro. I mean, like, we need some like, this is a move. That'd be a movement worth fucking talking about it, worth championing it.
Real shit.
For real.
Motherfucking 50, nigga, for real. Somebody listen to this podcast and know, nigga, hit them up, let them hear this part of the podcast.
It's probably gonna fucking happen anyway, because there's been like maybe 5 or 6 things that we've done talked about on the podcast that happened right after we talked about it.
It's possible. Pretty good at predicting.
Celebrity deathmatch.
Yeah.
That came like right after. Somebody's listening to this shit. Shout out to Johnny Denver. He listens to the show too. That's not a product, people. Shout out to
Johnny.
Him. Yeah. But yeah, bro. Like, I'm pretty sure that might happen. Should happen. Cause
like I said, nigga, even if I can get involved from afar, nigga, I'm willing to do it just because that's some shit that affects me personally. That's a movement I can get behind.
But as a part, I feel like it's belittled now, but as a part of that, like, Black Lives Matter shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just
another end of it. It's actually a continuation of that argument.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's already. I guess the movement is already there, but well, it's been kind of tainted. Let's start a new one because Black Lives Matter has kind of gone a bunch of different ways.
Black Lives Matter goes so many different ways.
You gotta think Candace Owens came out of Black Lives Matter.
You know why Black Lives Matter became like a fucking like? We just started to just hear less and less about it.
Because they started fucking killing themselves when they cannibalizing themselves.
The title,
the movement pretty much fucked itself from the inside.
The name of the movement made so many people uncomfortable that enough motherfuckers wasn't continuing to roll with it. That's what it was. People wanted to change their shit up, bro. It's like everybody wanted to change their whole like. Well, Black lives do matter, but. You know, white people matter too, but
then it came with blue lives matter, white lives matter. Man,
yeah, and motherfuckers started making a fucking like
shit.
Mockery of the whole shit, and everything got downplayed.
See, that's the problem with like. That's why I should be in marketing. Goddamn it. That's the problem with like taglines for shit. That's why "Make America Great Again" is so perfect. You can't really argue it. Black Lives Matter. You can think of fucking 1,000 different arguments as to why you shouldn't say that, and why I can just look at the name and be like, I don't know if I want to touch that. Make America Great Again.
You a simplistic motherfucker if you can't get off rips the point of the title of the movement, Black Lives Matter. And that's why I think about a lot of the Americans that didn't like it. Some people might
think it's aggressive. Some people,
it's
like I said, it's 1,000 different arguments you can come up with.
Like, I understand it because it's like, people do think it's aggressive, but it's like, the statement is kind of like, simple. Black Lives Matter. It's saying that black lives in this country don't matter so much so that we have to make the statement. It's like,
I'm not arguing that. I'm just saying, motherfucking, the name kind of is what fucks it. Because it's, I hate to say it, coming like, nigga, really, it's too aggressive. It's too aggressive. It's not inviting. Make America Great Again, actually, is very inviting. It's fucking genius. Why? Because if you're a citizen of America, goddammit, you would want it to be great, right? I think black people, white people, we can all agree that we would want it to be great. Our only question was, well, again, when was it great? If he had just said "Make America Great," be a whole nother. That'd be even better actually. But the again thing is what lets you know it's for white folks.
Yeah, because
it's subtle. Even in
once that tagline came out, yeah.
Like,
once that tagline came out,
shit.
Everybody was like, that was of color, who's been here from the jump, was like, when was it great for us though? Right.
That's what I say. The again lets you know it's for white people. Because if you just stopped at great, it's for everybody.
Because you gotta think like the great was probably closest to great for us was the Obama administration. We had some joy there, some pride a little bit.
I don't know if it was great, but it was.
That was the closest thing I think we're gonna get to as far as our history.
Yeah, we were okay with the outcome.
You know, we've had some great people who did some great things throughout history, but I wouldn't say the civil rights movement was a great time for black people in the country.
It wouldn't have existed.
Exactly. But what I'm saying is like it wasn't a great time. It was great people that came from it. Wasn't a great time. The Obama administration probably would be the closest thing to great for black people. Like closest. Mm. Therefore, it's like for us seeing like having the best thing that we could possibly imagine at the time, and then say to make America great again, nigga. For us, it was like, nigga, we just had it. Like we just had greatness. So you trying to unwrite that? That is like it tells you what direction you're kind of in.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, it's perfect for who it's being. I guess that's how I should have said. It's perfect for who it's being marketed to. Because if he said "Make America Great," I would think it was for everybody. The again thing is what kind of lets you know, like, oh, you mean like back when white folks ran everything, like really ran everything, like everything. Okay. Like when niggas couldn't like eat in the same restaurant type. Okay. Because that's what that sounds like. If we just make America great, that assumes room for improvement. Black Lives Matter is just like in your face, nigga. Like, Black Lives, nigga. Like, everybody don't want to hear that shit. That's, nigga, what? This aggressive. Calm down. Back off. Like, I don't want to hear. Now I don't even want to hear your argument because you just telling me what matters, nigga. I can't tell you what matters to me. My life matter. That's why I was the first thing niggas went to. What about the cops' lives? Cop lives matter. They do, but that's not what we talking about. They're not the ones being disenfranchised and murdered and shit.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
like, you know what I'm saying?
The cops are murdering us, nigga. The fuck? You know what I mean?
But just because there's a few bad apples in that bunch, does that mean the rest of the people's life doesn't matter? Because that's the problem with the blue lives matter. When you do that's a whole nother podcast. Anyway. Y'all get what I'm saying. I'm behind you, 50, goddammit.
Yeah.
Start the new campaign. I'll be the campaign manager. And I got a couple records for you to listen to.
And also,
I'm gonna hop on them.
if you care to wonder or want to know my stake on why I believe that blue lives don't matter, hit me up on Instagram. I'll school you. Oh no, I got like a whole thing, bro. Like, I can teach a class on why. Like, there's a direct reason. I've had this conversation with police officers.
It's like the Jews.
You know what? I love the Jewish people.
I do too. I've been listening to this podcast called Your Mom's House, and they have a drop on there that says, just like the Jews. And it's like every time they talk about some shit, they'll just randomly drop it in there. It's fucking hilarious. So I figured I'd throw it in there because it's pretty funny.
Wonder why all the Jewish people own all the real estate in America.
Ask a Jew? No, huh?
Huh? He said, ask a Jew? How do you think they gonna tell you the answers? It was ha.
Some of them motherfuckers won't even act like they speak English.
Ha. You think I made it past Auschwitz to tell you our story? No. Like, our secrets? No.
I always love it when a Jewish person and a black person get into who struggled more game. That's so fucking great. They'll go back to Egypt. Then you gotta argue about who was the real Jews, and it's the whole thing. It's a fun conversation.
Oh no, I've never had that conversation before.
Really?
Never.
You've never played that game with a Jewish person?
No.
Oh, it's so much fun.
The Jewish people that I know, let's see, if they do have opinions, they're
like
not
one that
very
knows history. You gotta like know the history of your people to even have an argument.
These people, I think they know. I just think they just. I'm not trying to say this to sound cocky, but don't have the ability or the know-how to debate with me on that issue. Because I could say all the wrong things in the world, like on purpose, but the way I would like wrap that shit up, they would pretty much believe it without a fight. So you know what I'm saying? Like these aren't very debatable Jewish people.
See, that's the thing. When you talk to a Jew that really knows their shit, it gets deep. Like, go talk to like a Hasidic Jew. That's the one to do it with.
You know what?
I'm not talking about Judy up the street, nigga. I'm talking about somebody that know their shit. Not that I even know that much. It's just a fun conversation.
I had to think of where my beef with the Jews came from.
Yeah, you did have a beef with them for a long time. What was your problem with the Jewish
My science
community?
teacher, yo, in high school. Like, I sat and thought about it. I hated that motherfucker so much.
Just made you hate a whole race of people.
Yeah, because he was like one of the Jews. Like, he was really Jew. Like, he had the beard and the curly cues and the big yarmulke, and he didn't use electricity at certain times.
Hold on, time out. We're not Jesus and Miro. We can't just go on a Jew thing, talking conversation. I don't think we got that pass yet. No. I'm not trying to fuck up, close any doors, and you know what I'm saying?
I'm specifically talking about Reuben. Fuck Reuben.
Well, fuck Reuben, but we love Jews.
Yeah, we love the Jews. We hate Reuben. Well, at least I do. Yeah. This bastard fuck my whole like I was traumatized. Like, really.
What the fuck did he do to you?
Snitching! I'm not even being funny. He snitched on me so many times, bro. This nigga snitched on me when I wasn't even in his class, fam.
That's a goddamn.
He saw me passed out because I was hungover in math class, which was across the fucking hallway. And I get out of math class, nigga, next thing I know, principal like, yo, I need to see you in my office. For what? You drunk? No, bitch. I'm tired. I smell the alcohol coming off you. I'm like, bitch.
Last night, nigga. Goddamn. Chill out.
Bruh. First off, when this moment happened, I wasn't even drunk the night before. I remember exactly.
Did you still have the pint in your pocket? That might have been what he was smelling.
No.
This nigga used to walk around high school with a pint of liquor in his pocket. Specifically in the front pocket of his leather jacket.
Actually, inside.
Fucking inside front pocket. Fucking hilarious.
True.
He looked like a fucking young wino.
The dopest wino anybody ever knew.
I don't know about that.
Still legendary.
You're pretty stupid when you're drunk.
Yeah. Thank God for sobriety, right?
I almost fought you a couple times off that shit.
Thank God for sobriety. I've almost fought you a couple times off of you being
drunk, nigga.
No, I'm talking about you being drunk.
Oh, you was just mad I was drunk, though. I wasn't doing anything to piss you off. No. I was like putting myself in danger and shit. You was getting mad about that. That's different.
Yeah, that's called being a good friend. Like, caring about your well-being and shit.
Well, you ain't care too much, nigga. You let me go. I'm fucking with you.
I'm about to say, like, yeah, because you was just an ignorant nigga. I was like, you know what? God be with you, my nigga. God be with you. You know, I went to bed that night really motherfucking comfortable with myself. Because
that nigga dies. I told him.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, you know what? If he dies, bro, fuck it. I tried to tell his dumb ass, and I got to tell his moms. And I was like the last person that he seen before he like drove off the side of a cliff or some stupid shit.
Keep telling you, motherfuckers, God is real.
Bro, stop drinking and driving. Like, that's not a good thing. Uber.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I ain't having no money Uber at the time.
Ruben really fucked my whole shit up, bro. He was just snitching on me all the time.
Not that I got enough money for it now. I just don't drive.
Man, shout out to the Jews, though. But if anybody Jewish knows somebody named Ruben, tell them then I said that they a bitch ass nigga.
Well, no, that's a specific Ruben. You can't just go around telling every Jewish Ruben, suck my dick and you a bitch ass nigga.
You get it right eventually.
I mean, I guess.
Process of elimination, bro. Somebody gonna know. One of them Rubens gonna be like, damn, that came from Ortega. Yeah. Yeah, motherfucker.
Oh, shit. Oh, the other fucking snitches. Damn,
there's a lot of snitching today. Why is your millennial snitching so much? Snitching so much.
Who raised you niggas?
Who really did raise you?
In the words of the great T.K. Kirkland, who raised you niggas?
Like, bruh.
Who raised you niggas?
Bruh. Probably a whole bunch of undercover snitches.
Probably.
Like, God.
Probably. Shit.
Just mad fucking CIs are walking around. Watch what you say to people.
Let me pull out the story so I don't fuck it up.
There's a story?
Oh yeah, nigga, the Somalia shit.
Oh, that bitch ass. Matter of fact, before you get into that shit, while you're looking that shit up, I want to just say how much I cannot stand this puss cake fucktard of a turd nugget.
Oh, I tweeted him personally. It was like, thanks a lot. Good job, dickhead. You didn't set back gay people and black people. Now everybody's gonna think we fucking lying.
Thank you,
Thanks
bro.
a lot, dickhead.
Thank you, bro. And in the midst of gay people and in their biggest movements of all time, and black people of us trying to get this stupid ass fuck nigga 45 out of jail, you know, out of here and
gay
shit.
And black, you
Bro!
fucking idiot,
bro. And you and this motherfucker completely shits on both movements at the same damn time. Oh my!
I'm not gonna lie. The most offensive thing to me is the fact he called himself Gay Tupac. That's the real offensive
What?
thing. You didn't know that? Oh yeah, he tweeted that he feels like he's the Gay Tupac because nigga, this is like his
Tupac.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
He said he's the Gay Tupac for going through this shit. I'm like, all right, bro. I
Word.
gotta find this fucking. I gotta find this shit.
Word.
I wish I had that tweet so I could show you, bro. That shit is crazy.
He called himself Tupac for that.
Oh my god.
This just shows you that if you're a writer and you're ever pitching an idea, do not ever take the meeting with Fox. The bag might be quite nice at that particular moment, but if you're talking about Fox, the regular TV station in which, you know, shows the news and Empire and Star and all those other terrible shows that should have been canceled a long time ago, probably the people that's going to be in your show are going to be trash. The director's probably going to be trash. The network's already trash, which is all in turn going to make the art that you've created trash and you yourself trash. So just think about it for the future reference. Just a warning.
Motherfucker,
Disclaimer.
You was how old? You this nigga like 20 something, had a whole career ahead of him, and now this is gonna be the thing we remember you for.
For being you know, it's mad, just fuck niggas and snitching and bullshit, bruh. Oh my god.
They cut him off. They officially cut him from Empire. Now they already was writing him off the show. They said that's probably why he pulled this shit, but they officially like took him off.
Well,
where is
like
this shit at?
I'm about to say that show is going to the shitter like forever ago.
I told you. I think we spoke on that. Now I saw the trailer for the new season. It looked like it was supposed to be kind of dope, but they took him out of all of that shit. The brothers. Now, mind you, okay, we all know how this story started.
Because it was two brothers that they said they were investigating or that were potential suspects, right?
Not suspects, persons of interest.
Potential suspects.
Well, they're no longer suspects. Let's get that clear. They're not suspects.
Didn't
now.
he pay them niggas to do this shit?
$3,500 apiece with a promise of another $500 later. They were supposed to go back to Nigeria though, so nobody could find them. Yeah.
So he hired niggas from Nigeria.
Two big black bodybuilding looking motherfuckers. Like, have you seen these two niggas?
No.
Oh my god, dog. Look.
I told you I've been trying to draw myself away from this story due to the fact of how much I'm starting to hate, like, I hate people named Jesse now. Because like that shit is really pisses me the fuck off at just how much of a bitch ass nigga that he is on that shit, bro.
Bro, this motherfucker right here.
Like, I got gay friends, nigga, and I was mad for them on the gay side for it.
Bro,
like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
them.
I was mad as a black person, and I was mad for them. Like, why would you do that?
Like, dog.
We can argue about the differences in movements all day, but dog, really?
Like, fam, you really just shit on two. How you shit on two movements and disrespect them in just a completely I don't give a fuck way at the same time?
Fucking clown ass
in the
nigga,
same
bro.
fucking clown moment.
Clown ass nigga is what he is.
Nigga, how? Like, bruh, that's like when you see like a car that clearly somebody was drunk and like is crashed their shit and it's inside or on top of the tree.
What?
You never seen like a car inside of a tree?
I've like split like
no.
I've never seen a car
like,
in a tree.
Like the tree captured the car.
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, bruh. That shit's crazy because it's like, you know what happened. Like, you know, like, this nigga was fucked up and somehow, some way, he ended up in a tree.
Ola and Abel Osundario. Don't get no more blacker than that. That's about the black of Draymond Green. You don't get no blacker, nigga. Like,
there is no such thing blacker than Draymond Green.
Bullshit, we just found it. Ola and Abel something.
You're like, don't try to pronounce it, don't hurt yourself.
I'm
You might
not.
have a stroke.
Definitely not. I'm trying to find a picture.
Them
of
niggas were wow.
Now, do these motherfuckers look like two white folks that just would bruise you if they wanted to beat your ass?
Oh shit! That's
motherfuckers will rip you to pieces.
That's the one nigga from The Mummy Returns.
These niggas was extras on Empire, so he might be an extra in Mummy Returns. Who knows?
Oh.
I think one of them is a fucking UFC fighter. These niggas could murder you with their bare hands if they wanted to. And you came back with a bruise and a noose around your neck. Alright, bro. And even they came out and said, nigga, that, what? He hired them and, they had to... They when they rehearsed it, they were talking about they didn't want to hurt him. Mm-hmm. So they purposely only went and did like so much to just make, because they thought it was being recorded from the camera across the street. Mm-hmm. They did so much to just like make it look like it was like a real scrap going on. And then they said later when they saw the picture of his face, they didn't know how it happened, because when he left, he was fine. His face didn't look like that when he left. So you talking about he probably had a motherfucking prosthetic person come in and fuck up his face a little bit, which he could have done a better job than that if you were gonna plan this whole thing out. Like, nigga, you gotta go all out if you want to plan a story like this. Like, you can't wait for them niggas to get on find the airplane and all. No, nigga, you gotta have them niggas go straight from the block to the motherfucking PJ, fly their ass straight to Nigeria and shut the fuck up. Like, that's how they wouldn't nobody know shit. We just would have been like, damn, that story had holes in it, but I don't know, it might be true. I don't know. We just be like, I don't know.
This is the story that makes me really, really, really just say, like, fuck Hollywood. Because this is real clout chasing. When you trying to create a story in a moment,
ultimate clout chasing,
to gain clout because you have an album or a single coming out, and it's some sickening shit, because it's like you shitting on a movement, you're making yourself look like an ass, you're making other people that are like you, either black or gay or both, look stupid.
And we're not gonna talk about how Kamala Harris ties into this as well. So, like I said, I already wasn't voting for her. But if you all out there like conspiracies, look that one up. Because Cory Booker, all of them niggas when this happened, jumped right on it, right? Then, 2-3 days ago, they said, oh, well, I'm removing my support until further information comes out. He was pretty close. Y'all was best friends like 2 weeks ago. What happened? Why don't you know more? I would have talked to you, right? Y'all was just at this gay rally trying to get some shit going about that one little bill you passed a couple months ago, Kamala, talking about the fucking, it was some symbolic bullshit. It was an anti-lynching. It was making lynching a fucking federal hate crime in California or some stupid shit.
When's the last time somebody been lynched in California?
Last time somebody been lynched, period. I think we brought that up. That was like, a couple years ago, probably?
A year ago.
I
think it was. It was them two kids from Oklahoma.
Yeah, right. My point is, in California, she just did it to kind of... It seems like she just did it to kind of just make it a thing. Because it's not like a... Actually, no, I don't think it wasn't California. It's for the whole country. Because it was while she was a senator, not when she was in California. I think she's just a senator for California. But she passed like a federal hate crime or something. Some shit like that. She passed that legislation. But like you said, who really... still is. We aren't getting lynched in mass numbers anymore. You know what I'm saying? It happens every now and again. It does. And it should be a federal hate crime. The fact that it wasn't, I'll give you that.
The fact that it isn't.
It is now.
Well,
thanks to her.
It wasn't before, yeah.
But, like I said, it's a whole little, I don't want to get too much into that because that'll take me off my whole shit. I got to look it up. But, nigga, I read a whole little nice thread about Cory Booker and Jussie and Kamala and how all of this shit ties in. But... let me go to the
I even started calling dude from Breaking Bad just Pinkman. I don't even like saying his first name.
This motherfucker. That letter he got, apparently they found cut up magazines in the two Nigerians' apartment. It's like, bro, you fucked all of this shit up.
You know what? I really do hope that a gay black person does find Jussie Smollett and beats the dog shit out of him. And then right after beating the dog shit out of him, this is the kicker. They rape him.
Well, and he probably he likes guys, so.
Yeah, but just
because, rape is rape.
But yeah, hey, just because a chick likes dick don't mean that she can't be raped.
True. Yeah, I guess that does make sense. Yeah, he probably is easily rapeable too.
Scrawny motherfucker.
Yeah.
You can't throw him in jail.
I know they're talking about they might throw him in jail.
If they, man, well, you could. You made false police report.
Yeah, no, that's what they said. He's fucking facing jail time. Okay, this was the original story. According to Chicago police spokesman Anthony some Italian nigga, the actor told detectives he was. I can't say the last name.
Let me see this shit. Yeah.
Giuliani, some shit. Googly moogly, something.
I ain't trying that shit.
See?
Like,
See?
Them is way too many vowels, like connected together.
The actor told this is the police spokesperson. The actor told detectives he was attacked by two men near the lower entrance of the Lowell's Hotel in Chicago. Police were told two men.
Bitch, nigga.
Police were told the two men yelled "Empire faggot" and "Empire nigger" while striking him. In a supplemental interview with authorities, Smollett confirmed media reports that one of the attackers also shouted, "This is MAGA country," a reference to President Donald Trump "Make America Great Again" campaign slogan. That keeps coming up. The day after the incident, police released surveillance images that show two silhouetted individuals walking down the sidewalk. Okay, y'all pretty much know all of this.
They were silhouetted because they were black.
And they weren't wearing fucking red MAGA hats either.
Neither.
Okay. Oh, God. Anyway.
This nigga's fucking disgusting.
Yeah. The police say they want to talk to him, but they don't know when that'll happen. Now, that's a hell of a thing to say. It's not like they can't find this nigga, but I'm sure he hasn't left the house.
Yeah.
Because he damn sure ain't tweeted shit.
I'm about to say he should definitely be tried the way I said. Like, he for real. Because you made a false police report. Like, it's something.
Cook County State Attorney recuses herself from Smollett case. All the help you had just went down the drain, nigga. You really just pissed a lot of people off,
bruh. Because
Smollett cut from Empire episodes.
Because I know for a fact there's not a lot of honorable people. Like, a lot of people don't live themselves, to a standard of any honor these days. It doesn't mean you have to, you just a bad person because you don't. But
so what have we learned here, kids?
This is like on a next level dishonorable shit. You feel me?
Anytime the police start using words like shifted, trajectory, interests, persons of interest, these aren't good signs that they believe you. And if the story has some holes in it, they probably do.
You know
There's
what?
Probably some holes in it. You gotta get some more information.
I got when I got the notification earlier this week.
Because now that's his new thing. He has to figure out how to lie to the police to keep him getting charged.
It literally said, police, after interviewing the suspects and the two suspects in the Jesse Smollett attack, the police are pretty sure that they were paid for the action. When I said pretty sure, I'm just like, all right, if you kind of down pack to a conclusion after only talking to two motherfuckers. Like,
and look, I'm gonna be honest.
That's not just some shit where you just come up with off the top. Like, I think he paid them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's something the two dudes told you.
Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Clearly, both the niggas from Blood Diamond like cracked under pressure because they're not used to American law enforcement. I'm sure, and they snitched on this nigga, and they rolled just like 6ix9ine did on THEYWAY. Like,
THEYWAY, nigga.
It's a bunch of THEYWAY ass niggas. All of that's the name of the episode. THEYWAY.
THEYWAY.
Like, THEYWAY. Because I do not understand. I don't fuck with it. It is just a bunch of just THEYWAY.
Jesus Christ, man. Like, how do you? Oh wow. How do you get to? Like the first day it happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, well, not when
I
it
felt
first
bad
came
when
out.
it first happened.
No, not when the initial report came. I'm talking about the first day, like they came out and said this nigga was probably lying. I was like, okay. I jumped on it, but then I backed off of it because I was like, okay, well, the story's changed a couple times. They said the trajectory of the investigation shifted. Give it some more time. Another day goes by. Twitter's going crazy. Motherfuckers is MAGA people yelling at gay people, gay black people, this whole thing, right? Going back and forth. We told you, motherfucker. Oh, speaking of which, I'm gonna get to that in a second. Did you know James Woods was MAGA? Woodsy? I know.
Woodsy?
It broke my heart too. His whole Twitter feed is him just supporting the shit out of Trump, shitting on liberals and Democrats and snowflake millennials, as he calls it. He's a terrible person, actually. Oh. I thought he was a good dude.
Woodsy ain't shit.
Woodsy's a piece of shit.
Damn.
I gotta show you his Twitter feed later. It broke my heart.
That's why they killed him in Casino.
He's a piece of shit in that
He's
too.
a piece of shit, bro. Woodsy, you a piece of shit, bro.
For real.
You really is a piece of shit, bro.
I was hurt. But anyway, like I was saying, motherfuckers going back and forth about it. And I'm like, okay, man, you know. Then it comes out the day after that, yeah, this nigga was lying. They got details as to how he lied, why he lied, what he was lying about, well, how much he paid motherfuckers for the lie. Like, he rehearsed the lie. Like,
oh, clearly he rehearsed it. But you know what, though? This is what it tells you.
I'm like,
this is what this
wow.
tells me. Just like how many hoes there was in this story about how believable it was versus how it wasn't. Was how many holes there is in his acting ability, and therefore a reason why he got caught so fucking fast, and which also contributes to why the show Empire sucks so fucking bad. Just saying.
I mean, I've never been the biggest fan of Lee Daniels.
The
Shout out
Butler
to
was a
Terrence
good movie,
Taraji, though.
and I hate fucking Forrest Whitaker's eye, but that, like, straight up, that shit makes me want to puke.
That motherfucker
But that
looks
movie
like
was
it's
good.
trying to run its own business.
You know, the only reason I can fuck with Star Wars Rogue One like all the way through and shit with him on like in the movie is
I still haven't seen that one.
Nigga,
I haven't seen none of the.
He's
new
like
Star
on
Wars.
in the movie for like literally only 10 minutes. So it's like, so I'm good for
One of them Sam Jackson parts.
Yeah, just like
show up and dip.
just like in fucking
Mace
what's the
Windu.
name? Just like in fucking Black Panther, dog. He was in the movie just for a certain amount of time, and I didn't have to look at his eye that much.
Just another familiar nigga to
But
throw
his
in the
son
mix.
was in the movie too, and his son got that stupid ass eye too. So,
Oh shit, it's genetic.
so it's kind of like damn.
Damn.
So if you put it all together, like in Black Panther, he was in the movie for 12 minutes, that's including sun time. Like,
Shout out to y'all, you lazy eyed bastards.
that eye is fucked up, bro.
That's a t-shirt, lazy eyed bastards.
Like that eye is sitting on the curb by itself, nigga, waiting for daddy to pick it up. Like,
I might have to block that out.
That shit is fucked up. But yeah.
Wow. Yeah, man.
You know what? I don't care if anybody says that we're terrible people now. We're not as bad as Trump and Jesse Smollett or Kanye.
Yeah.
So, like, hey.
No, even Kanye didn't go that far. Kanye went kind of far. He didn't go that far. This is fucking light years worse than anything Kanye said in the last year and a half.
Still
Kanye
crazy.
is just unstable. This motherfucker this is some dark like liar shit.
Kanye
Like you got some real issues.
Kanye
dude.
downplayed slavery and said that the MAGA hat was a
Not as
Superman
bad as
cape.
he did, but Jim Brown sat right next to him and said, we all
been knew that Jim Brown was a coon.
That's true, but it's not as bad as simultaneously setting back progress in two different areas, two very large areas, and actually simultaneously doing that and fueling the other side of the argument, because you just gave all of them all the pass they need to not listen, not care, dismiss it, whatever the fuck words you want to put on it. It's just more of a reason to be like, yeah, see, police, dog, all that shit, motherfuckers be lying, dog. That shit ain't that bad.
Bruh, I felt like
Shit stupid.
occasionally, every now and again, I fall down the wormhole of YouTube, and it's like,
Oh, we're getting to YouTube next.
and I
Ask
end
a
up,
gender terrorist.
and I ended up watching these
What's your pronoun?
These random ass videos about like why certain people don't work in the fucking industry anymore.
Yeah.
And some of them have like really valid reasons, and some of them are just bullshit, just people being petty.
Yeah.
This is definitely going to be one of those videos where it's like, yeah, people in Hollywood don't work with Jussie Smollett because of this fuck shit that he pulled.
Oh no, his career's over.
One way or another. Like, if he, like,
if
he goes to jail, or if he does go, like, get tried for it, you know what I'm saying, gets house arrest or whatever, still over. And if he doesn't go to jail, still over.
Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you do that to your team? Why would you do that? Why would you inadvertently piss off this many people and make the side that you don't even, the side that doesn't even benefit you in your argument fucking happier? You just set your own shit back, you fucking idiot.
Set his family back.
Dog.
I'm like, his sister's an actress too, nigga. I'm sure she's not gonna be looking.
Oh shit.
Yeah. What's it?
Jesus.
Journey or yeah.
I ain't even know nigga had a sister.
Yeah. Fuck. You've seen Roll Bounce, didn't you?
Yeah.
The light skinned chick, the one with the braces.
I ain't seen that movie in 15 years. The only thing I remember about that movie was Brandon T. Jackson and Bow Wow.
Y'all niggas friends. Anyway, like
yeah, shout out to Brandon. Always run into that.
Yeah, but the light skinned chick that was in that movie that was rolling with their crew and shit, that wasn't Megan Good. That's his sister. That's his older sister.
That's crazy.
So it's like, and there's more of them. It's not just them two. You know what I'm saying?
She cussed that nigga out a couple times by now.
Bruh, like this is the conversation that when your dad calls you is not good. Like
I hope your dad was okay with you being gay, because if not, he's just you about to hear a whole bunch of, I told you so, you faggot motherfucker. Like, he about to get in your ass.
No, this might be the conversation that, like, even if your dad didn't want you to be gay, he mad at you for not standing with the gays.
Yeah. Like, he probably mad. Like, nigga, why would you do that to your own kind?
Right. Like,
what's wrong with you?
What kind of integral fucking faggot maggot is you, right?
Like, dude,
Dad,
what the fuck are you doing?
You can't say that. No, I can say whatever the fuck I want to, you dumb fuck.
Motherfucker did that. You trying to make me look like I raised a liar? I'm cool with raising a gay person. God damn it, a liar! You gonna make us look like that, you fucking bastard?
You take that. You take that breath before you say something like ruthless, like shit. Told your mother to get that fucking abortion.
Knew I should have busted in her mouth.
God damn it.
Keep telling y'all, swallowing is the key to get rid of people like this. Gotta start swallowing these kids, ladies. It's the only way around it.
Hope you know you can't come home.
It'll make the world a better place.
Like, whenever. You stupid.
I don't want to see you again, you lying motherfucker. But Dad! Nah, see, I'm lying. Fuck you.
Yeah.
See you on Christmas, nigga.
Go to Nigeria.
Stop lying to people.
Nah, nigga, you really can't come home. You dumb. I'm like,
if your family disown you off the fact that you lie on your own community, yeah, you probably deserve it.
Yeah,
you probably deserve it.
I'm about to say, like, yeah,
when it gets to this magnitude, you might deserve it.
Yeah, I'm Latino, but I get down quite Asian. You know what I'm saying? It's like you dishonor.
Disown your ass quick as fuck.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, you dishonor the family. It's time to go.
I never thought about that. Black people and Asians got a lot in common with that.
What?
We quick to disown the motherfucker too.
Yeah.
Gay, snitch, anything. A couple reasons why we'll just be like, nah, I don't want to be. Nope, I don't care what you blood, nigga. I don't want to be around that nigga for nothing.
You have dishonored the whole family, bro.
Yeah, real shit. And we'll look at other people weird if they keep fucking with you.
Yeah, I have an uncle that is like a completely terrible person. That is like I feel like the energy of the family as a whole won't be right until he dies. Like straight up,
that's fucked up.
Like it's just like just because he dishonored the family, his whole life just from start to finish.
Nigga, and it's never gave a fuck.
Yeah, and it's just like it's the worse and worse and worse. And then there was shit that I like everyone else knew that I didn't know until like literally 2 weeks ago, and I'm like, this nigga's even worse than I thought he was. Oh my, like,
how dare you?
Like why isn't he dead yet?
Hector. Jesus.
What's wrong with you? Terrible fucking person, bro.
I need to meet a Hector. I don't think I've ever had it. Yeah, I have had a friend named Hector. I ain't talked
you know
to that
what?
nigga in years.
Another snitch.
Shout out to Hector.
Another snitch moment.
What?
Had a fucking teacher, an art teacher in
Named
8th grade
Hector?
named Hector. Guess what Hector did?
Snitched on you?
Yes,
Jesus Christ.
bruh. And you know what he snitched on me for? You know what he snitched on me for?
What?
For wearing a Scarface t-shirt, bruh.
Wow.
Yes, that
Remember when that was a thing?
that
Fucking yeah, we millennials for real. Remember when that was a thing? Remember you couldn't go to school with the Jeezy shirt on, the snowman joint?
Oh my god.
That was a real thing.
Bruh.
That was like back in the day when they was trying to get fucking Grand Theft Auto banned and shit. They was also trying to ban them t-shirts. Like they didn't want Jeezy to make no money off that shit. And he wasn't even the main nigga selling them. I still think he only sells a version of it. It's like 50 different versions of the fucking snowman.
Bruh,
He just put the idea out there.
They just was getting sensitive, like coming off of letting us wear Tupac t-shirts, nigga.
Bruh.
Like it was just coming.
And that was
off
because he
of
died.
Bruh.
That nigga was shooting at police and shit. They ain't like Pac either.
Nah, bruh.
How dare you say you the gay Tupac?
Oh,
How dare you disrespect that man like that?
Tupac. All right.
Afeni and Pac rolling over in their grave off that shit.
I gotta get
Nigga,
off.
how dare you?
When I look at this list of shit that we need to talk about, it's all snitching.
Jesus Christ.
It's all snitching. Guess who else snitching? Oh man, we can do a whole. We actually have that a whole hour and a half just also who's snitching.
And we got a lot more to go.
Like, fuck it.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so I'm unaware of this because you watch this political CNN bullshit. But so who's snitching on baby Obama? Like who's snitching?
Oh God. She need to get some new friends. Malia, baby, please get some new friends.
This is the older one, right?
Yeah, but I don't think she's of age to be drinking. That's why it was a thing. She was like at a concert and no, she was at a music festival or something.
Was Travis Scott there?
Probably. I don't know.
Okay.
Fucking.
So it was worth being there.
She had it was just like mad pictures of her with glasses of wine and like holding up the bottle, like trying to get her friends like, bitch, come get some. Like, you know, like she was just having a good time and they was like, Malia Obama's drinking? Oh my God. What's going on? Obama don't know how to raise his kids. Look at that nigga. His kid's wild. You do remember the Bush twins were cokeheads, right?
And
Why is this a fucking thing? Shut up.
And we act like Barry wasn't fucking white women smoking cigarettes and weed about 30 years ago.
Dog.
Like,
It's in the jeans, nigga. Like, come on.
Like, come on.
And
bruh.
who the fuck has it?
But here's the
Fuck
thing,
out
though.
of here. Leave them girls alone.
How you, the former president's daughter, and you got friends
I think it's the Secret Service, personally.
that
I think it's her detail.
nah, bro.
I do. I think it's one of them niggas. Because remember, Obama's Secret Service team was wild. Them niggas used to get it down. They used to be doing coke all times of the night, fucking strippers and shit. They wasted like a good couple $1 million. It was a whole scandal. The Secret Services went crazy with money and just while they was supposed to be protecting motherfuckers, on the off time they would be getting fucked up, committing all types of crimes.
If I gotta be a hard ass and fucking protect the president of the United States,
You don't want to unwind a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to want to do.
I got to take a bullet for this nigga, man.
I'm gonna want to get my dick sucked by one stripper while doing a coke line off another stripper's ass while another stripper is serving me drinks. I want
a
that out of
reasonable
life.
argument.
You know what I'm saying? Like, is that wrong? I don't think that's
I wouldn't
wrong.
think so.
I think that's a great way to live life if you've been protected, if you earned your fucking paycheck, bro.
And Barry a real nigga. He probably understood, but the shit got out of hand. You know what I'm saying? It just went too far. It was like, y'all niggas gotta chill.
You know what I'm saying? He probably
He had to fire like half of the whole original Secret Service squad.
well,
That was like the second term that happened.
cocaine and bitches is a motherfucker. Look at the 80s. You know what I'm saying? Like you stressed up, you wound
Like, they
up.
was literally having coke and stripper parties and shit. Like they was going crazy.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing when your job is that high pressure, but I mean, you gotta be. I don't know. It's kind of a lot wrong with that. You kind of don't have the time to be doing coke and fucking strippers if you're supposed to be protecting me. I would be kind of mad about that if I was Barack.
No,
Like
bro.
a little bit. Like nigga, have a drink, but you gotta go home. You gotta go coke party. Do that on your off day. You probably have to get like a mandatory 2-3 days off so you like alert and shit to do the job. Do that on your off days. Why the fuck you gotta do that when we in fucking Prague, nigga?
But if
chill.
I'm saying, if I work a 9 to 5 on protecting your soul, at 5:15 I'm at the club. At 5:30 I'm doing my first line. At 5:45 the party is just getting lit. And guess what? If I ain't gotta be in the motherfucking Oval Office again until 9 the next morning, I am getting 5 and 9 fucked up as possible, and still get 8 hours of adequate sleep. Like,
but you're gonna have coke and liquor in your system, so you're still not gonna wake up sharp. That's a fact.
We arguing.
Fact.
You sound.
I mean, you probably will wake up and do more coke, like get
so
back up. But you know,
bruh, everything on Capitol Hill that exists and is playing out today is because of coke, alcohol, and bitches. Look at this.
True.
Look at this CNN fuckery right now. Everybody, all 4 of these people, including Don Lemon on this panel, smell like some type of prostitution, either dick or vagina. Maybe both.
Yeah, that dude right there is definitely both.
Definitely him. Definitely.
He might be a serial killer.
I was about to say, him right there. You can't see us like who we're talking about and shit, but this motherfucker
We're gonna
right
get
here.
video soon.
He
Promise.
looks like the guy that likes 19-year-old Venezuelan male prostitutes. That guy.
Probably.
That
He got the
guy right
mustache of that guy.
He definitely does have the mustache of that guy. Stay away from that.
Eyes. Yeah.
Stay away from that guy.
Anyway.
You know, he'll Me Too you. Stay away from him.
All right, before we get up out of here, should we do ask a gender terrorist or guess what race it is?
Gender terrorism.
Gender terrorism. Because they gotta like let the video play out so you get the. I'm about to take you guys on an adventure.
The adventure of gender terrorism.
Oh.
I don't even like that word. It makes me feel uncomfortable.
This is
gender terrorism.
I don't know if I would say a good friend of mine, but someone who has recently come into my world. Recently on this podcast, we've talked about, what's your pronoun and what do you identify as? And remember the time we went through like the dictionary of all the genders and
and I told you about how
binary.
people have to label themselves in so many different ways as fucking stupid, and people should just be people. Yeah.
Well, my friend Dakota here says, "Fuck you, Ortega. My pronouns are not preferred." Now, I'm going to play this video, and I want you to look at this guy.
Not.
I hope you guys can hear this video.
What in the fuck is him?
Just listen.
The newest video on my Ask a Gender Terrorist playlist on my channel. I'm updating all of my playlists
Just listen.
because I haven't been able to post anything. In a
This
long
nigga
time.
got a fucking.
If you would like to know why,
Yes,
check
that's
out
a safety
my
pin in his
Dakota
nose.
Life
Yes.
update coming out video, and we can talk there. You'll find out. So, anyway, this video.
Wait.
is something that I've
I
consistently-
got a question.
What?
Is he what the gays refer to as a bear?
He's non-binary, so I'm not sure. I think he identifies as a they and a them. So I don't. Just listen to the video. You'll see.
There's 5 minutes of this fuckery.
Yeah,
in my
I know.
life, I feel like maybe I need to reiterate.
And every second is
I
worth
just
it.
wanna make a video that I can link people to when I'm just like dragging them through the mud and I'm tired of their shit. So, my pronouns are not preferred.
Okay.
They're not a preference. They
Everybody
are
has that
mandatory
look on
for
their face.
interaction with me. I do not expect everyone in the world to understand my identity. I barely understand my identity myself. You don't have to understand someone to respect them or their wishes. So
Wow.
I don't have to understand what it is to
Listen,
be a
listen.
black person to speak respectfully to black people. I'm pretty sure that you.
Oh,
can do the same
I
for
hate
trans
when people
people,
bring up the
specifically
black
non-binary people.
comparison.
We are not new. We are not trendy. We are not interesting or something that you
No.
get my identity.
I had it. I thought about that too, right?
Okay.
The gay, I think I brought it up earlier on this episode too. The gay and black struggle thing. You guys really gotta.
Y'all gotta
That's a-
chill.
that's a-
Y'all gotta chill.
Look, I get it. But
Really
it's
chill.
like that's a very thin line.
Very, very
Like-
chill.
Anyway, let's just let
Arctic blast type chill.
let's let Dakota speak.
Preferred. They're not a preference. They are mandatory for interaction with me. I do not expect everyone in the world to understand my identity. I barely understand my identity myself. You don't have to understand someone to respect them or their wishes. So I don't have to understand what it is to be a black person to speak respectfully.
This
to black people.
still gives
I'm pretty
validity
sure
to
that you can do the
everything
same
that
for
I've been
trans
saying
people,
before.
specifically non-binary people. We are
Completely.
not new. We are not trendy. We are not interesting or something that you can.
You know what? I get the point. I get the point. I get the point.
Not a monolith like. Oh no, you don't.
Oh, I get
you
the-
don't get it.
I get the.
No, you don't.
I get the point.
Or try to, you know,
Gotta let Dakota
just
speak here.
fucking sum up. It's just off. Just shut the fuck up. Just stop. We're not like so hard and difficult. I mean, and inconvenient. Like, imagine what it is to be me, and then you want to tell me how hard it is for you to understand me and my pronouns. Like, in what way do you think that's helping? In what way do you think that that's fucking appropriate? Stop prioritizing your comfort as a cis person over the struggles and the respect and the wishes of
If you guys can
trans
see his
people.
face right
You're
now.
wrong. So shut the fuck up. Like, we don't want to hear about how difficult being around us and knowing us is. It's not going to help. So stop. Okay. With that being said, change your language. Like, no one is female bodied. No one is born a girl. No one is any of that. Like, we are assigned genders at birth by doctors who look at us and see certain types of genitalia and decide what our identity will be from there on out. That's an act of violence. That should be stopped. That's not my fucking fault that that happened, and I'm not here to be faulted because I'm living outside of that. So maybe you need to take a step back and like learn a few things.
I'm gonna destroy this whole
about
shit
other
in a
people
minute.
whose experiences are different than you. Maybe you could do that. Also, like, I don't identify as non-binary. I am non-binary. A trans woman doesn't identify as a woman. A trans woman is a fucking woman. Okay. So like, you need
Jace.
to quit with the language.
Very
that is
much.
Very just kind of like covertly judging us or putting that little bit of disbelief there. Like, we are not liars. We are not predators. We are not in costumes. We are not dressing up to fool people. We are not trying to be interesting, special fucking snowflakes. This is who we are. Non-binary.
I'm about to say, like, yeah, that's what Jason
Outside
said.
of hardline, patriarchal, heteronormatively defined male and female go back thousands and thousands and thousands of years. So for you to sit there and act like this is some brand new fucking concept and to consistently tell me how it's going to take you so long to figure it out.
Okay,
it's
now,
inappropriate.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, now it's boring a hole in my brain. Okay, now I just thought I'd introduce you guys to Dakota because he had some interesting points. Dakota Hendricks on YouTube. You have to see his videos.
Everything he said is confirmed everything that I've already believed. Like, straight up. I think that whole list of pronouns and shit that we read off, or that you read off, that I completely judged like a judgmental person that I am episodes ago, just gave more validity at the fact that, yo, these words shouldn't even exist. If motherfuckers just didn't give a fuck, honestly, about who was fucking what or when they were fucking what, we wouldn't have this stupid fucking conversation in which we gotta hear Dakota talk about how the pronouns that exist are not meant to, you know what I'm saying, to fit who he is as a person, to which he doesn't even know what the fuck he is as a person. So
Didn't that destroy the whole thing there?
So
that's what I said.
So 100, keep it a buck, and I'm not hating on Dakota. I just think you a stupid motherfucker. It's just like, bruh, how you gonna identify or claim to put staple on anything when you don't even know where the fuck you stand? That's
Well,
like,
I know that I don't know where I stand.
that's one. That's one. Two.
Bro, like that joint, I can't take this shit.
Two straight up, my nigga. How? No. Before you go on a fucking, before you go on a whack ass rant like that, which every fucking queen in like all of America has had that type of rant at one point in time or another. That either they chose or chose not to release that video. Stop using the fucking slavery and black people reference to compare your sexual adventures and struggles in life. It's unfair. Like I said before, chill that shit the fuck out. Everybody. This is an Ortega.
Relax.
This is an Ortega announcement.
No Joe Button, nigga. Relax.
Like, straight up. This is an Ortega announcement. Everybody, stop giving a fuck about who fucking who, why they fucking who, how, what it smell like, what this, why does this nigga have
trying to fuck
why
you.
why does this stupid ass nigga have a safety pin in his nose?
A big one at that.
We're not here to fucking like.
It was a huge fucking safety pin.
This nigga had more fucking makeup on his face than Lady Gaga at the Grammys,
and
like,
no eyebrows. No eyebrows.
I thought there was something missing on his face. I thought I'm tripping.
Eyebrows. That is the textbook sign of insanity. No eyebrows, a safety pin in your nose, unless that was hair put in a fucking man bun. You had some sort of tennis ball under a stocking cap on your fucking head, and a very precise but weirdly angled beard. What the fuck was that? And a fucking stretched out beater, black fingernails that are very long, tattoos everywhere. Like, dog, you look like everything America hates. And I guess that's your point. And we don't hate you, but we do find it fucking hilarious.
I don't really find it that funny. You know what?
I do. Fucking bullshit.
I hate these.
You don't just walk outside every day and see somebody like
I hate
that.
I hate miseducated
from
rants
God.
from people. Period. Whether you know what I'm saying, when they're trying to make a point that actually should be made.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like
like, what the fuck?
You know what? I think if the delivery of everything that he said came off differently and I wouldn't say well mannered, but way more let's say mild. You know what I'm saying? Like you really thought about it.
Was mild?
No, I'm saying if it would have came off more mild. I'm saying if it would have came off as more mild,
you would have listened more. You would have been more enticed to listen. Looking at somebody like that in their face.
No, because I believe that
not somebody like that.
I believe
somebody looks like that.
I believe there's a smart way of him saying the shit that he was trying to say, but he didn't do it that way.
Yeah, I guess if he wasn't so emotional with it, I don't know. Cause like I get it, right? I understand you guys want to be addressed the right way, but you have to understand that you can't walk through life pushing your ideas on people and then not have to explain them. You can't get mad when people want to question you, even though the way they question you might not be in a way that you like. You don't have to answer those questions. But if somebody takes the time to try to figure you out, don't go Dakota on us, okay? Because Dakota just told the whole world, fuck y'all if you don't get it. And don't ask me about it. This is a real thing. It's my thing. It's me. Even though I don't really know who the fuck me is. And that's okay. Go figure.
No, motherfucker, you should probably figure that shit out. Like, dog. Like, all right, whatever, man. But all I'm saying is, I just want everybody to be equal, be treated equal, and look at each other and themselves as equals. That's all the fuck I care about, bruh.
I believe it.
100%. Because you know what? There's
That's all anybody
wait,
really
wait,
care
wait,
about,
wait,
right?
wait, pause. Because I just thought about this too.
Wait, pause.
Wait, pause. When you are born and your doctor does see a certain type of genitalia or whatever, and they deem you male or female, that is what you are. And that's not what your genitalia is telling you. That's what the chemicals in your body and way they balance out is telling you how the fuck your body is going to go.
You would think so, right?
That's a buck.
No,
because if us as men had estrogen, we would grow tits, right? We would grow tits, right?
Yeah, but see, that's where the bigger thing comes into play. Or the bigger thing that he said comes into play. And the part I found most funny, and I think we should, do a deep dive on this. He said that when you go off of that idea that you just brought up, it should be considered an act of violence. That struck me as odd, because how else would one define if there's not a gender, right? it's act of violence. If it's not a gender, why would they have told us it was one, right? I'm pretty sure the fact that women can make babies and dudes can't, or they can, but there's a different way of doing it. You know, you don't hold them and like nurture them and shit, like in your stomach and shit. There's a reason for it. So you have to call that something. You have to make at least, I don't know if they'll admit to it or if whatever. Like, you have to admit the fact that you have to separate the two, right? It has to be one and one because there is at least two different things. So if you feel like, let's say you're both, and this goes into my other point, if you feel like you're both, then you still would only be one of the other, right? One or the other. Even if you would chick. Okay, like I found out subgender. Like this is another pronoun. I found out subgender is feeling like 100% of one gender, but a little bit like another one. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have to have a separation, and we have to,
I don't want to use
only
the word.
be.
I don't want to use the word. I don't want to use it. I don't want to use it because these people fucking destroyed the use of this word. But that is the most snowflake fucking type of mentality. What type of like, bro?
I mean, I kind of feel like this, but I feel a lot. Like I feel like subgender.
Subgender?
Did I say subgenre gender?
Whatever, bro. So you telling me you can feel a little bit puss? Like, oh my god, bro.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, bro. You can feel like 100% real nigga, but feel like 20% pussy, and like you sub nigga, I guess.
I can't wait till my life is good, you know what I'm saying, done and going off this shit. Because once it does and like I'm dying and like everything replays, bro, I'm probably gonna laugh until I see the sun, you know, see the light. Because that's some funny shit. If I live in a world where there is a such thing as a subgenre. Oh well, subgenre, subgender.
Yeah, see, it's so close, right?
Subgender. That sounds like you have like a vagina under your balls.
You know what? Is that right?
I'm about to say I'm not gonna say that shit out
well, no,
loud.
that's a hermaphrodite.
Because
how do hermaphrodites feel about this? I haven't heard them come out and say anything.
Oh, Jesus.
Are they part of the group? Because if they're not a part of, let's say, like the LGBTQ community, they're at least part of the, what is it?
Our ad selections are starting to shrink more and more the more we dive into this, but whatever. Look, I don't
know. We ain't fucking up the McDonald's bag.
I'm about to say, like, no. You know, I ain't got nothing against anybody. It's just, I think this
I'll stop saying Jew dork titties in a minute.
I just think this shit's stupid that we just, like, I just, like, that's what I feel like it is. I feel like there's, like, almost, like, this necessary need to fucking, like, categorize everything. That shit just sounds stupid. Just respect people for being whatever the fuck they doing or whatever. What is the extra shit for?
Yeah.
Because, like, this is the way I look at it. I really think that the extra creation of pronouns and, you know, in this society and the definitions that come with them make the shit sound weirder than what the fuck it probably actually is.
I think so too.
You know what I'm saying? So
I just don't think anybody would admit to it. None of them would admit to that shit. Like, none of them.
Like, we've gotten to the place.
I'm not gonna say none of them would admit to it. That's going far. But
we've gotten, we've gotten to the place to where it's not a terrible thing to be gay.
It's not. What do you mean? It's not a terrible thing. There's nothing terrible about it at all.
You are. No, what I'm saying is back when. We not even.
Oh yeah, there was a time when it was like no.
Yeah, we'll say fucking like 10 years ago. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know if it was hated as much as it was just like.
Man, there was a lot of maggots flying, fam.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
On a regular.
I heard it on. It was some early 2000s TV show. was watching and I was like, whoa.
Right?
Shit, they
Word
said
hit
that
you.
on
Like-
NBC.
like, damn.
What the fuck? Like, they was like on like network shit. Like, big, like like middle America channels, nigga.
Yeah.
Like the ones everybody got.
And
it
it's
was
just,
like, whoa.
and it's just like, I think gayness was just so much like, it was just like open and shut. It was like, all right, you like
I think that was the time when if you were, I don't think they talked about it.
Yeah.
Because that was when Bush did the don't ask, don't tell shit.
Yeah.
And gay people always had a problem with that. Which I never understood, because it's like, why would you want to smoke?
Yeah.
Why does anybody give a fuck?
Yeah, that's
the thing I don't
That's
get.
my whole
Why
point.
does
That's
anybody
my
give a fuck?
That's my whole point. Like, who cares? But it's like, gayness was very simple for people to understand, and just getting people to accept it was just the thing, right?
Right.
It was just, all right, if you a woman, you fucking other chicks. If you a dude, you fucking other dudes. That's gay. Simple as that. It was, you know what I'm saying?
Dog play videos lately. You know what that is?
We're not going into that.
But do you know what it is?
I don't even care to want to know.
But do you know what it is?
No.
No? Okay.
No. I don't want to know.
We're mostly white people.
Jeez.
It's not a gender, so it's not a pronoun. But it's like being a furry. It's just like something people do to like relax and just, you know, that's how they live their life, because they feel like dogs inside. That's really what they said. It's where they put on like leather, like BDSM type shit, but it's like to be a dog. So you get like a dildo with a tail on the end of it, stick it up your ass. Get like a leather mask with like the dog ears poking up on it, a bunch of chains and tight leather underwear, probably with your dick out or something. And you know, you just walk around your yard on all fours and hope nobody sees you, but just kind of
In hopes no one sees you.
I don't know, they probably don't give a fuck, but you know, or they do it in the house. They don't just do it in the backyard. You know.
I'm calling the police immediately. I'm calling the police immediately. Like, yo, if there is a
It's off topic from Dakota, but yeah, I saw that too.
But once gayness really
YouTube is wild, man.
But once gayness started getting like, it's starting to really start to sow itself into being accepted in the American community.
All right.
Then we got the everything else. The pronoun, the pronoun, the pronoun, the pronoun, the pronoun, the pronoun, the pronoun.
When I did my research on it, I realized it started back in like 2014, 15. We just weren't paying attention.
Yeah. But it's like,
I was like, damn.
it's like a
It's been
shit
going
ton
on
of
for a while.
pronouns, because it's like, oh, there's a new development. So we're going to change this to this. Oh, and if this is different, or if you feel this way, then this is different, so it makes you this. How about that person is just a human being that don't know what the fuck they are? And matter of fact, it doesn't matter what the fuck they are, because they are a human being.
I just wonder what it is that like makes them go into, well, not makes them go into it. It's not like they catch it or something, but like, I don't know. Like, do you like look at other people and then just like not identify? Like, you don't see that as yourself, so you just like, if you a girl and you feel like a guy does every example of a girl you've seen, not just, you just like, I couldn't. That's not me. I'm not feeling. It's like, I don't want to be trivial about it, but is it like picking a job or like a career or something? Like, just what? Because it's like a lot of options. I don't see how people keep up with it.
You know what? I think people just,
I'm not even joking.
I think we subliminally just know shit though. Like, I think there's like for real, I think there's something in us that just knows what the fuck we like, and then like we just know when somebody else is on the same page as us. Nigga, I've been inside of a gay club on ladies' night, so there's just gay people there. There's like there's lesbians there. There's straight, you know, chicks there. There's all like, there's a variety of people there. Not all gay people are there. And I didn't get hit on by no fucking gay dude. No gay dude came up to me, cause I wasn't gay. I wasn't giving off that vibe. But Charlie, who you know what I'm saying, who's a lesbian, that came there with her straight friend, me and her went to the back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was just like something that was just natural. It was like, I knew she wanted to peen, so I served. You know what I'm saying? I knew what was up, and nothing else in between that.
No, that's a dope T-shirt. Give her the peen.
Hey,
That's a good one. That's
but
a good one.
Yeah, like I
gotta
think
stop saying these ideas on here.
I just think it's just like a natural thing that we just know, and I feel like that's just human brain and reaction and humanity just reacting to each other, no matter what the fuck your fetish is. If you into fucking dog fucking and everything like that, eventually you're gonna run into somebody that's dogging or whatever the fuck you're doing.
Hey, somebody for everybody, man. That's what they say.
It is, and it's a sick fucking world.
Or something for everybody.
You know what I'm saying? You know what? I do put the ad out there is like, don't fucking like conform for anybody. If you are who you are, just be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Even though it might be the weirdest and nastiest shit ever, in my personal opinion, my opinion don't mean shit. But we need to just stop overthinking shit. That's what I really genuinely think, because half of it sounds like it's fucking stupid.
Nigga, it's... I'm not gonna say it's stupid because I feel like it's being dismissive. I don't want to be dismissive. You gotta think, people out here that's really basing their lives around this shit. Like, this is what they do. This is how they living, how they feeling, how they work. This is how they introduce themselves to people. He said, he gets to a point. I didn't play the whole video, but he gets to the point at the end of the video that, like, motherfucker, if you don't address me like this, then you can't be in my world. You can't associate with me. You can't associate with none of my people that's like me, because we not gonna go for that shit. If you don't address me as a they, you can't walk up to me and be like, sir. I'm not a sir, bitch. I'm just not. That's how they feel. It's mind blowing.
Nah, at that point, you're just not living in fucking reality.
You just going straight into a psychosis.
Yeah, like, you've lost your fucking mind, bro. Like, you've lost your fucking mind, man.
Can't
like,
be dismissive to these people. You
no,
really can't.
Like, that's a bitch fit. Like, no, like,
that's your initial reaction.
Like, I'm not conforming to you
it.
having a bitch fit all the time, bro. Like, fuck out of here.
And see, that's why I don't get why anybody cares. Like
that's why I'm just.
If you want to walk around the streets of LA with a fucking safety pin in your nose, shit, do you?
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though.
But if I need your help with something, I gotta ask you a question. Don't give me that shit.
Why do you thrive to be so different that you're mad at everything else? Like, them. You know what I'm saying?
That's for the psychologist to go through.
You're mad at.
That's why they got these jobs.
At, like, people trying to invite you into acceptance. Like, that's
I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from. I'm not trying to dig into your background and shit.
Nah, bro. That's a bitch fit. And I don't got time for that shit, bro. First off, bro, if you come at me with that type of energy, and I can tell you a man, like, legally, on paper, and this is when we're gonna get, like, fuck you on everything. This is when we can get fuck you on everything on it. If you are in my way, and I'm like, yo, excuse me, sir, and you like, I'm not a sir, you refer to me as a they, or you get out of my face, I'm gonna smack you like a bitch.
Man or woman. You get smacked like a bitch.
I'm gonna smack you like a bitch, because it's like, no.
Hey, that goes for the dogs too. That's crazy.
Like, you're not gonna come at me with that type of fucking energy. You've lost your goddamn mind.
I don't think anybody's gonna turn around and be like, I'm a Rottweiler inside. Fuck you. Like, they're not gonna do that.
Like
my man did say he was a Rottweiler though.
That's just fucking terrible.
Can you feel like an American bulldog inside? Like, how do you feel like these different things inside? Can you feel like a bitch on freeze? Like, how? Oh my god! And yes, that's a dog. For those of you who don't listen to Bodega Boys.
And you know what's real? And this,
or these is Mero.
We gotta consider the possibility too that everything isn't a thing. Like, straight up.
But
like,
if that's
wait.
You can't deny somebody's right to motherfucking be what the fuck they feel like they want to be. It's just the thing. Unless it's endangering somebody around you. Or, well, see, I guess it is dangerous, though. Yeah. Because it's dangerous motherfucker's thought process. But then if the world just grows into it, like, it's already a thing. Oh, yeah. We do got one more thing to get to. Because I just thought about that. That goes back to the other shit. But
who's snitching?
No, it's not a snitch. This little 11-year-old boy got arrested. Little black kid got arrested for not standing up for the Pledge of Allegiance. That really pissed me off a little bit.
What state?
Take a wild guess.
Florida.
Duh.
Well.
Yeah. I mean, it's Florida. I mean, when I saw it was Florida, I got less mad because I was like, it's Florida. But, yeah.
I hope all people of New York and, you know, New York especially in this moment know that if y'all continue to keep snitching, y'all will go down a Floridian path.
I don't think you can return from that.
You definitely can.
I don't remember how, like, I guess I was a kid, so I didn't know. Like, when I was a kid, I really thought Florida was the shit. The older I got, I realized it's just shit. Like,
you know what? That's when you know you're an adult, when you go to Florida or you think about Florida and you care about shit that's not Disney World.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would never go to a club for any reason in Florida.
Nigga,
Ever.
Nigga.
Ever again.
Florida, one of them places, you gotta have a reason to be there, get the fuck on. Like, if I go to Florida anytime soon, I know where I'm gonna be, know where I'm staying, probably know what airport I'm gonna land at. I know the type of places I'm gonna be at. I'm gonna be there, I'm gonna be back, I'm gonna be gone.
I tried to talk my brother out of moving to Florida.
Huh?
I really tried to talk my brother out of moving to Florida.
I mean, it's not the safest place.
I'm trying to steer him to Houston, but he wouldn't listen.
Yeah, even parts of how is Texas more? Texas is kind of fucked up too, but
yeah, but like
they not Florida fucked up.
Like the nigga part of Texas is pretty dope.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like straight up.
It's like Georgia. Like it's still some parts of Georgia you probably don't want to be if you a nigga. But
I don't know if you want to be in Georgia at all right now. They got like Atlanta's like giving off its own.
Every fucking
they arresting everybody, and Atlanta's giving off its own AIDS now. So it's like,
God, like its own strain. Speaking of AIDS and
the AIDS
diseases.
got dreads in Atlanta. The AIDS got dreads.
The AIDS got dreads. That's hilarious.
That's fucked up.
Fucking did you hear about the zombie deer in Cleveland of all places?
No, it's not in Cleveland, bro. Tell me it's not in Brontown. Oh shit.
Oh, I didn't even have it on the list. That just popped in my head.
Oh damn.
Fucking.
Is it gonna play for the Cavaliers?
Hey, maybe.
They need some help.
Where is it? Zombie deer disease, how to prevent it and avoid eating infected meat. As more than 20 states report cases of a brain-wasting animal disease, informally called zombie deer disease, some officials worry that humans could be affected. I've been saying it on this show since we started. All we fucking missing is zombies. Now we have a pathway. Because inevitably somebody's gonna eat this shit.
You know, man, white people
somebody's
that hunt
gonna
too,
eat this
dog.
shit,
so
bro.
you know it would come from the country and eat its way to the city.
I just hope ain't nothing in Michigan. Hell, it might be. I don't know. It's at 24 states,
Bruh.
Stay the fuck. I don't see deer like that. See, I keep telling you niggas, stay in the city.
I probably sold a gun to somebody who killed a deer who's got zombie deer disease.
Probably. Excuse me. Chronic wasting disease has been found in deer, elk, and or moose in at least 24 states and 2 Canadian provinces as well since the start of the year. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reports there are no vaccines or treatment available for this disease, which is always fatal. But the question is, do you come back? It is probable that human cases of chronic wasting disease associated with consumption of contaminated meat will be documented in the years ahead. You see, even they know somebody's stupid enough to do it. Said Michael Osterholm, director of the Center for Infectious Disease Research and Policy at the University of Minnesota. It's possible, this is a quote, it's possible the number of human cases will be substantial and will not be isolated events. He's saying it's going to be a zombie breakout.
You know what? On the real, if a zombie apocalypse happened, After you done,
we are fucked from every end.
after we had the argument that we've had about how it was the most unlikely thing to ever fucking happen, and we'd see the Terminator uprising or go to the Matrix beforehand. If a zombie apocalypse break down, bro, one, I'm gonna be the coldest nigga out here, and two, I'm gonna just say I told you so, nigga.
Well, here's what the CDC says you should know about preventing CDW or CWD in infected areas. Don't touch roadkill. I think that's pretty common sense.
Kansas fucked up then.
People shouldn't handle or eat meat from dead animals. Also, never shoot and handle a deer or elk that is acting strangely. Animals infected with CWD might be extremely underweight, stumbling, and listless, kind of like a zombie. If you see an animal that appears to be sick, take note of its location and contact wildlife officials. Number 2, test deer meat before eating.
How?
Test deer before eating meat. Some states recommend hunters have deer or elk tested before eating their meat, but even a test can detect CWD only at a certain stage. There is not a test that can definitively say that the animal is negative for the disease. So it's no cure, no way of figuring out if the motherfucker got it or not.
Is that your meat?
Wow. Okay. Information.
We need that DJ MV drop. We need that.
Oh shit. Information about what your state recommends is available from state wildlife agencies. CDC recommends wearing latex. No. Okay, no, that's that one. Number 3, wear gloves when field dressing a deer. What the fuck is field dressing a deer? Anyway,
I can't really
the
explain
CDC
it.
recommends wearing latex or rubber gloves when handling a hunted animal and its meat. Also minimize the time spent touching organs such as the brain and spinal cord tissues. Never use household knives or utensils for field dressing. Also wash hands and disinfect hunting instruments after use. It sounds nasty. Number 4.
I can tell you straight up.
I guess
Nobody does any of those things on a regular.
Probably not. And lastly, number 4.
Those are the last things to go.
Process meat individually. Hunters who typically have deer or elk commercially processed might want to ask whether their animals can be processed individually to avoid any chance of contamination. Well, if there's no way of figuring out if it's contaminated for sure, how the fuck would you be able to know?
Well, we'll find out on the next episode of The Walking Dead.
This is episode 1. Shit.
You know what? We still doing the podcast through the zombie apocalypse as long as there's Wi-Fi.
Hey, if we can, why not?
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi's running. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, why not? Because if you're gonna live,
down.
if you're gonna live through the zombie apocalypse, you might as well have the dopest pod to listen to on the planet we call Earth.
True.
Yeah. So drop your socials. Let's get the fuck out of here. It's been over 2 hours.
Oh, damn. I've been telling people we're going to do a 2-hour episode for like 4 episodes, so finally got what you wanted. Okay.
We talked about 4 things.
3, really, because it's mostly snitching.
Everybody's snitching.
Fucking
It's THEYWAY, bro.
at busy93 on everything. That's BZZY number 9 and number 3. Not like Daniel. I am not Daniel. Shit, Daniel ain't even gonna be Daniel in a minute because they gonna have to change the nigga name.
Damn, Daniel.
Damn. That should be a drop. Whatever happened to Tim Westwood? Remember Tim Westwood TV?
Man, what? You know,
Haven't heard that drop in a while.
I've seen
Niggas just stopped going to see him.
I've seen artists still pop up and on my Twitter feed who've done freestyles for Tim Westwood. I just haven't seen any interviews with it.
Huh. Maybe they just stopped putting them out.
Remember when they used to be like Mac did one that was like 20 minutes long or some shit like that?
Yeah, that shit
Motherfuckers
was,
ain't just doing those no more. They really just if they are freestyling these days, just really dropping a 16 or a 32 and calling it a fucking day. Yeah,
true.
you not. I think the
I've been thinking
the
about
industry kind of fucked
myself.
over the reason why we fucked with the Tim Westwood show that much.
Yeah, I guess niggas kind of, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Motherfuckers kind of stopped paying attention to shit like that.
Like,
so it's like, why put it
Drake
out
would
that
go
much?
to studios with his phone and rap bars that he had already written. We knew he wasn't freestyling, but he was doing
I remember
something.
when that was a thing.
Yeah. Like, he was,
I just
he was
thought about that.
at least in there, like, bar for bar. Like, I had a bunch of bars that I could read at least, or at least go, you know what I'm saying, toss off just for the free. You know what I mean?
Niggas say Drake don't write, but we saw him writing. We saw him reading bars off his phone. Like, he probably wrote.
Yeah,
Like you give another nigga your phone.
I mean, like,
bars
bruh,
on
like,
the phone. That's kind of weird.
I forgot what.
I guess
I
somebody
don't know
could
where it
email
was.
it to
I don't
you,
know where it
pull
was
up on your
broadcasted
phone.
from, but or where I saw the broadcast from. But like when he was like young on Degrassi Drake and shit, they did like a tour of his home and shit, and he.
Oh, I remember that.
He showed
the
like
Degrassi cribs. Yeah,
he like
it
showed
wasn't
like
cribs. It was like
all his rhyme book. You know what I'm saying?
What was it called? Because I used to play it every time they did a marathon. It was like the director's cut basically of like the end of the seasons, but it was like a compilation of like, I guess, like their first 3 seasons as a cast, because they were going into another season, so they was playing just all of the like the Degrassi from the 80s, the 90s Degrassi, our Degrassi, all of that shit.
Yeah, like that shit. Like they said were just rhyme books. Like from young Drake, he didn't have no ghostwriter then. You know what I'm saying? Like papers and like thick.
Degrassi been around a long fucking time.
You know what I'm saying? So like Drake does write. It's just you can tell when he does and when he doesn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Yeah, to some degree. See, that's the thing. He's really good at delivering it, so you kind of can't really tell it different.
You can tell
unless you kind of.
You can tell.
I don't know. You can tell sometimes.
You can definitely tell. You can tell like, what was that, 3 p.m. in Calabasas he wrote that shit.
4 p.m.
4 p.m. But you can tell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can tell he wrote
he got
probably
another,
9.
He's due for another one of those.
What?
He got to give us another, some PM, sometime of the day in a city.
You know, I wondered after, like, So Far Gone, like, came out, like, on Friday. What if that was the project that it was like with the anticipated Drake project that was supposed to come out? He just really released the shit. It was like fuck
y'all niggas.
Like
my last album and my first album.
Like people going crazy about it and shit because they never heard the whole fucking album. So
I mean, I wonder if you could do that.
I'm sure it's gonna chart this week. It's gonna chart.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they was talking about that fucking. Last week, they were saying it was probably going to beat anybody dropping this week and next week because niggas is going to be playing the fuck out of that shit.
Yeah.
And it's the truth. But I wonder if he can get away with that because if he can, that's really fucking smart.
If everything clears, bro, he can really release that as an album and count it.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder if that's what he's doing, what he just did.
Probably. But anyway, I need to drop my socials, man. We gonna go into a whole nother conversation.
Yeah,
hit me up on
Talk
Twitter.
about that next week.
Yeah, hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at TN2M_Ortega, and hit me up on Cash App because I need money. Pay me, you know what I mean. And Snapchat at Jose Ortega 22.
Oh yeah, my Cash App is JPW93. I probably should start a new one, huh? Change that. Anyway,
it sounds like you call it a bank. Like that sounds like.
Yo, it does. That's kind of dope.
But this is episode 84 of Millennials Podcast, No Remorse Podcast Network, House of Spades Media. Getting it done for another episode. We'll be back again. Now we out, bitches.
See you later, cocksuckers.
Yo, and this episode has been brought to you by Seductive Sweets. If you got a sweet tooth, you know what I'm saying, you enjoy cookies, candies, and cakes and shit, you know what I'm saying, you like the little brownies with the like frosting on them, and you get, you know what I'm saying, and like gumdrops and all that shit, guess what? They do all of that. They've been serving up the Detroit metropolitan area, getting it motherfucking done with the goods. And if your taste buds is pussy, they do gluten free too, because I know that's like a thing now, but I ain't one to judge. But they do it all at Seductive Sweets. Hit them up on Instagram at Seductive Sweets and get your sugars on. You know what I mean?
Well, anyway, episode 84 of the Non-Millennial Millennials podcast is also brought to you by the Success GPS. Y'all should really go hit up my peoples down there at the Success GPS if you got problems like your credit being fucked up, or you need credit repair. Your what is it? Your credit repair and your credit repair, because it's credit repair and financial literacy, I believe, or financial advisor. Yeah, she's a financial advisor and she'll fix your credit. Anyway, you broke bum motherfuckers, if you made it this far on here, you should go over there and let her change your life so you can get an 800 score and go buy a house and flip it and, get some money before these white people, and we can reverse the gentrification that's going on in the world. Peace.